All right, I think we did it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Let me make sure. I think last week I didn't have this. Oh, no, we fixed it. Good. Okay.
It still doesn't look on here like it's doing anything.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. Yeah, it's kind of doing something. See?
Guys, let us know in the chat if the game sounds are too quiet.
Yeah, how the audio sounds to you all. But anyway, hi. We are here for the stream. As the promotional materials will have already told you, we are going to be here for that's right, DMAs, for a Kaladesh draft.
Oh, nice to see you, DMS. Thanks for coming.
Welcome to the Monday stream. I guess we'll do it now for those of you who may be new, whether you're watching live or on the VOD. What's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
We are Geek for All, and we are here, as we just said, playing some Kaladesh Remastered draft, more specifically.
That was your first set ever?
To draft. Okay.
Cool.
Very cool. Well, there you go. I make no promises whatsoever, but this draft is free, and so I am down to be as debaucherous as I need to.
We love free shit.
The Amonkhet draft that I did during the week, the free one, because it wasn't available last week when we streamed, and it is no longer available. So I took full advantage and played on my own. And I went 3-3, which is perfectly acceptable when I didn't pay a dime for it.
Right.
So it felt pretty good. We do have some resources, but I'd rather use them for the mainline things, because these cards do less than nothing for us, since we definitely don't play historic, whereas we at least play janky ass standard. So if I get packs from Adventures in the Forgotten Realms, I can use them. So but yeah, we're going to do some Kaladesh Remastered draft, and then depending on time after that is over, we will move on to probably D&D after that, Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. But
oh, you had a white-black deck?
Okay. Yeah, I forget. My deck was black and green for Amonkhet, and we'll see what we end up doing here with Kaladesh. But
DMAs, let us know how the game sounds are. Are they too quiet?
I'll go like this to help. Am I helping?
He says the main card of the deck was Syndicate. It
is quiet.
Trafficker.
Okay. It is quiet. I'll raise it up to there. Let me know if that's too loud. I'll do this now. Again, if it's annoying, I apologize, but there you go. How's that? Syndicate Trafficker is a fun card. All right, so I will see how we sound here, and then we can get started on this thing.
Okay.
Is not very loud. Okay, good. But is heardable. Okay, good. All right, I appreciate that. Not too loud. Okay, perfect.
Great.
Perfect.
So we'll leave it like this.
I like it. Levels are good. DMOs, we really appreciate it. Thank you. Let's do this draft. It's free.
It's exciting.
It's exciting, yeah. Because when we did Kaladesh Remastered, when it actually came out, we were kind of crappy at it. But, again, irrelevant. Tonight, we're just having fun. So, let's see what we get to do. We have animation module. Could we try to go in on that? That feels a little greedy. Whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on a permanent we control, we can pay 1. If we do, we make a servo. Then we can have 3, tap it, choose a counter on target permanent or player, and put another one of those counters on, basically. We can also just take Hungry Flames, 3 damage, instant speed, 3 damage to target creature, and 2 damage to target player or planeswalker.
Ooh, we're definitely taking that.
Yeah, it's very good.
I don't know what the heck you were talking about with this other thing.
Well, there's a combo you can do. There's 3 different cards that you can get together, and because we opened this, we might have opportunities to make those work. But I'm just going to take that. And it's the only. Oh, it's not the only red card in the pack. There's a Ruinous Gremlin as well. But still, let's take a Hungry Flames.
Not gonna lie, I would have gone for animation module.
And that is totally fair. Absolutely totally fair. Harness Lightning is 2 mana, instant speed, choose a creature. You get 3 energy, then you may pay any amount of energy, and it deals that much damage to that creature at instant speed.
Oh, look at this guy. He's having a great time.
He loves it. Embral Bruiser, 2 mana, 3/1, enters tapped, has menace as long as you control an artifact. There's also just Daring Demolition, destroy target creature or vehicle, which is a very good card.
Yeah.
There's Aetherborn Marauder, flying lifelink 2/2 for 4. When it enters, move any number of +1/+1 counters from other permanents you control onto this. Interesting. I think maybe I just like go hard into red. If red dries up, I will happily move away from it. But
And he says he's usually not that good at draft. Well, neither are we.
yeah, God, yeah.
He says, but I mean, it's colorless, so it would have left colors open. That's true. That's
I
very
wholeheartedly agree with that as well.
It's a
Glimmer of Genius, though.
great point.
Whew. 4 mana, instant speed, scry 2, draw 2, get 2 energy. And we already have a card that gives us energy. So that's pretty good. There's a turtle.
Ah. Are you going to take him?
Cathartic Reunion is fine. I don't love this card, but I assume we'll get a lot more later of those, whereas Glimmer is very good. Yes, I agree. So what I was saying is it's the only red card in the pack, which kind of makes me a little worried. I mean, we know that when we opened this Hungry Flames, it was the only red card, like good red card in the pack. And then in the next one, there were only 2. There was this and the same other card from the first pack. Now there's only Cathartic Reunion. So I'll spec a little bit because I know how good Glimmer of Genius is.
And the draft will tell us what to do.
Yeah, and the draft is kind of talking about black again, which is unfortunate. So 3 damage to target creature, and you gain 3 life for 3 mana. There's 1 mana, 1/1. When it becomes tapped, they lose a life, and we gain a life. But then you have to find ways of tapping it late game, which is not really a thing. Blooming Defense is fine. I don't love it. And then Creeping Mold, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or land. There are a lot of artifacts, so that's not bad. We'll keep our eyes open for green as to whether it is open or not. Built to Last is fine. I don't think it's amazing. Ether Theorist is pretty good.
It's not amazing. It's just built to last.
Oh, but this Pima Ether Seer, you get an amount of energy equal to the greatest power among creatures you control, and then you can pay 3 energy and target creature blocks this turn if able. There's also Malfunction.
I want to be that druid.
This one?
Yeah, look at those things.
They're terrifying.
They're wonderful. Look at them.
Okay, my mistake. Whenever an artifact enters, so I think I'm going to take... Interesting. Yeah, I mean, the Pima Ether Seer seems cool, but I don't know. Unbridled Growth is fine. I think I'm going to try to stick into a color here. And we're currently like mono removal, which is kind of interesting. We have no creatures, 4 non-creatures, and it's like, removal, card advantage, removal. So...
That's unusual for you.
Yes, it is. It really is. Speaking of which, Daring Demolition is still here, as is another Essence Extraction.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go with Daring Demolition just because we're moving into 3 colors, and I don't love that. Wildfast Wingsmith. Return a tapped creature to its owner's hand and scry 1. I don't think I can ignore this Daring Demolition. It's just very good.
Okay.
That's
fine.
Yeah. Oh, you're so good. Why? Damn it. That sucks. So it's 3 mana for a 1/3. When it enters, you take one of their creatures. Exile it until he leaves the battlefield. So as long as you can keep him safe, their thing is gone. Subtle Strike is very good. I wouldn't be upset about that. Underhanded Designs cares about artifacts entering the battlefield under our control, which we don't have a ton of right now. Gear Seeker Serpent is a 7 mana 5/6 that costs less for our artifacts, which we don't really have. Implement of Malice makes them discard a card. I think I'm just going to take Subtle Strike. Next we have... It's an artifact set, though. I agree. It is an artifact set. But right now, we're not really doing much artifacting. Artifact heavy set. I agree. Windkin Raiders is a 6 mana 4/3 flying with Improvise. Each artifact we tap pays for 1. So, I mean, it's just on the higher end, and then if we end up with artifacts, it's cheaper to cast. It's a 3/3 for 4. Yeah, I like that as the best card for us. This was our opening pack. Yes, it was.
DMs really liked Etherborn. I love Yahenni's like one of my all-time favorite characters.
Big time. Big time. Implement is not bad. Sack that. Put a +1/+1 counter on it. Menace and Fabricate 1. If we have so much removal, maybe Malphus Squad is the way to go. I don't like Ruinous Gremlin that much. I'm going to take Malphus Squad. The implements will likely come around later. Enters tapped, has Menace as long as you control an artifact. Another Malfunction. Counter target non-artifact spell unless they pay 2. Implement of Malice. And a Ruinous Gremlin. I mean, we're in the right colors, that's for damn sure.
Yeah, I wish we had more of them too.
I'm going to take another Malfunction. I don't love it, but I will. Ooh, Thriving Turtle. When it enters, if you control a creature with a +1/+1 counter on it, their creatures get -1/-1 until end of turn.
It's a bee.
I'm going to take this Thriving Turtle. It gives us energy. It's cheap.
I guess you can take the turtle over the bee.
Yes, I had to. I'm so sorry. How many creatures do we have? 3? Night Market, look at it is. I don't love it, but I'm taking it. Defiant Salvager is fine over the Unbridled Growth. Sure.
He says the liking of the Aetherborn may be related to Syndicate Trafficker.
Fair enough. I can see that. Ooh, Aerial Responder. Damn it. Also very good. Ooh, Sky Skiff, though. I don't have a lot of creatures. What is this? It's a 1/1 that can't block for 2. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and you lose a life. If it comes back, I'll take it. Live Fast, also very good. Draw 2, lose 2, get 2 energy. I like this Sky Skiff, though. Look at this Lathanu Sailback, Amy.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Skiff. We don't have a lot of... Well, we're moving in the direction of creatures.
What is a skiff?
A skiff? I think a skiff is a boat. That's why it's called a Sky Skiff. Because it's that type of a boat, but in the air.
He says the Syndicate Trafficker was the main card. It was a great first impression. Also, just remembered I opened a Planeswalker the first time that same day.
Oh,
after the
okay.
draft.
That's awesome.
Cool.
I don't think I can make Panharmonicon work. That card's so fun, though.
Gorgeous art.
Yeah. 5 mana 3/3. When it enters, you gain 3 life and get 3 energy. There's a Renegade map. There's a Tezzeret's Ambition. An Alley Strangler. Our curve is kind of... I think we can take a 5.
I feel like that one's just the birth of Venus without Venus standing there.
Paradoxical Outcome. Return any number of target non-land, non-token permanents you don't control to their owner's hands. Draw a card for each card returned to your hand this way. Wow. Oh, it's specifically we control, though. Interesting. There's an Ether Swooper. That's a very good card. There's Long Tusk Cub, but we're not in those colors. Die Young. Damn, that's a good card, too.
Nice.
Okay. I think I'll take the Swooper as a low-costed flyer and then worry about other stuff later. I don't love this Paradoxical Outcome. And I think we're kind of not in red, if that was a question.
Seemingly not.
Windkin Raiders again. Ornithopter.
Oh, babe, it was a Johnny from Revolt.
That's amazing. What a good card. I mean, a Johnny's great regardless, but...
Well, yeah.
Okay, so this is an 05 for 4. When it enters, you get 4 energy, and then you can pay an energy to give it +2, -2 until end of turn.
A Johnny is one of Joe's favorites.
I love... Well, he's my favorite Planeswalker. Definitely. Hey, look. There he is. Impeccable timing. I guess we go with the Moray. I don't even love it, but it's kind of the best thing here.
This thing at the bottom's really cool looking.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. All right. Confirm that. Aetherborn Marauder. Moving +1/+1 counters. Fortuitous Find. Return an artifact from your graveyard to your hand and a creature from your graveyard to your hand. There's Ice Over to tap something down.
He says, in drafts, I'm that person that makes suboptimal choices, so I can go for the rares. I don't like having to choose.
Fair enough.
That's one way I prefer to pre-release games.
Ice Over.
I just keep all the cards I open.
Nice. Yeah, same, actually. Absolutely the same.
I don't mind having to choose while drafting. What's tough is like eliminating cards from your deck once you've drafted already.
Yeah, we're not good at
For me,
doing that at
that's
all.
rough.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, this part's easier.
Strike or the bat?
I think. But once you have all the colors or all the cards you want in the colors you want in your deck, then trying to figure out which ones to eliminate so you can get the right number of cards in your deck, that's for me what's tougher.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't love some of these picks towards the end of this pack, but I think we're okay. We got 2 of those in a row. I'm probably not going to keep both. Tezzeret's Ambition came back. I was considering picking that earlier. 5 mana, draw 3. If you control no artifacts, discard a card. There's also a 3 mana, 2/3 menace, but we've picked a couple of creatures, so I can take the Tezzeret's Ambition and feel okay about it. It's your B, Amy.
Yeah, my B.
Sure. We'll take the B. Ornithopter, Pendulum. Ornithopter, Pendulum. 2 mana, gain 3, and then 5 later, sack it and draw a card? Sure. Windkin Raiders came back. Take it. Who are we drafting with? Joftin, Glail, Beans in my mouth. Sergio, Shane of the Lock, Izzy Wizzy, and Mary Frey. Okay.
Sergio.
Yeah. Alright. Harness Lightning can go away. Hungry Flames can go away.
Was Magic something that you played with Sergio?
No, God, no. That is an old friend, but no. I have not seen Sergio in many years, and no, he did not play Magic.
Okay.
Ether Sphere Harvester. 3 mana, 3/5 flying vehicle with crew 1. When it enters, you get 2 energy, and then you can pay an energy and give it lifelink until end of turn.
Cool.
Yes, please. Yeah, no, there's nothing better in this pack at all. Even in other colors that we're not in. This one's close-ish. Flying Trample, 2/3 for 3. When it deals combat damage to a player, you get that many energy. It's pretty good, but it ain't no Ether Sphere Harvester, so thank you very much. Siege Modification, we're not playing those colors anymore. Ooh, Pacification Array. What? Amazing. Tap target artifact or creature for 2 mana, and it's 1 to play.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Oh, he says blue seems to be open.
I agree.
Yeah.
That is why we are in it happily.
Why we pivoted.
Yeah, we moved away from
red.
red, unfortunately. What does this do? Enchant creature or vehicle. When it enters, you get 2 energy, and the enchanted creature gets -4/-0. And it's a flash. I think I can be okay with that. Yeah,
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah. Fourth Bridge Prowler, Foundry Screecher, Live Fast, Thriving Turtle. Okay. Very good. Return target permanent you control and target permanent you don't control to its owner's hands, which is pretty good.
It's Lugia.
It's Lugia. This?
Yeah.
Maybe. Minister of Inquiries, 2 energy, pay 1, and target player mills 3 cards. No, we're not a mill deck. 3 mana, flyer. We have 15 creatures. I think we just take the trade ones then.
You're gonna leave Lugia behind?
It might come back. Who knows? You seem so sad. Make obsolete. Creatures your opponents control get -1/-1 until end of turn for 3 mana. No, thank you.
Lugia.
Yes, there is another Hinterland Drake.
Whatever. Lugia is a hack anyway.
Wow. Rude.
Get it?
No?
Because you hack a Lugie.
Wow. Wow. Boo. God damn it. Oh, another Glimmer of Genius this late? What? There's also a Glint Nest Crane. But that gets us artifacts. We're not very heavy artifacts. So, yeah, Glimmer of Genius is incredible. I will happily take that card. God damn. Contraband Kingpin.
Ooh.
A 1/4 in our colors. Lifelink. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, scry 1. There's also counter an non-artifact unless they pay 2. Menace 2/3. Subtle Strike. Subtle Strike isn't bad. I think I'll take the gold card in our colors. Why the hell not? Another one, or an Essence Extraction, which is probably what the pick is going to be. Because this card is fine. We have right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 artifacts, which is not bad. But this is removal, and good removal at that. So I'm going to do that. Shrewd Negotiation is bad. I don't want it. Select for Inspection is fine. Crew 3 is probably not great in our deck. Yeah. So, Thriving Turtle. What up, buddy? Happily.
He's thriving.
Yeah, look at him.
He's living his best life.
It looks like he's lived a very long life as well, so props.
Yeah.
Gotta love turtles, man. They're amazing. Fenhauler is probably fine. There's also Live Fast. Yeah, I'll take the high-end one. I don't know how we win otherwise, so... Except with flyers, probably. Minister of Inquiries. No, that's the milling. So there you go, Amy. You get another Hinterland Drake.
Yeah. DMS says he would have picked Live Fast.
Yeah,
We have at least one of those already.
No, we do not.
We took it.
No.
We didn't?
No.
Oh. Okay.
No, we didn't take Live Fast. We didn't take Die Young. So.
No, I know, but.
Ooh, we got Vault Progress, baby. Let's do it.
Nice.
We'd have to leave this page. All right, fine. Let's just do the deck first. My bad.
No, yeah. The first time we ever saw Live Fast, I thought we took it, but
no.
I guess not.
No. I don't think Lookout stays. Thriving Turtles definitely do. Select for Inspection definitely does.
Army of Turtles. He says, gotta love those two. Live Fast and Die Hard. No, I didn't mean I would have picked it. Laughing face.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. You wouldn't have picked it? I was going to talk about the lore on the art. Okay.
Got it.
Sure. We can talk about that all day.
I'm down.
Live Fast and Die Young is the same person. Yeah.
Hell yeah, which is so cool. So cool. Let's get rid of that. How are we creatures-wise? Still 18? Perfect. 2 Malfunctions. It's a little expensive. Let's go like that.
It is really cool, yeah.
Malphus Squad's good. Aeronaut is fine, I suppose. Daring Demolition's very good. Draw 3.
Did you read the Kaladesh stories, DMS?
Are we changing our sleeves for this one?
No, we'll keep them.
We'll keep this?
No.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, I thought it made that the default.
No, we defaulted to the... We still have the default as the gingerbread man or whatever.
Well, we'll fix it.
What's our deck box?
That guy.
The happy guy?
The happy as hell guy. Yes, please.
Because there's also this, but that's an artifact.
That's an artifact.
Okay, my mistake. Sorry.
Sorry.
You're fine. I'm just messing with you. You're totally fine. Crap. We need 9 more cuts. Jesus.
Marcus is here.
Hey, Marcus.
Hi.
Welcome to the stream, sir.
We're talking about Etherborns and this very happy man we just put on our deck box.
From the Harnessed Lightning art that you see here.
He's loving it.
Yeah.
It's just, his life is great. So DMS did read some parts of the Kaladesh story.
Okay.
Oh, he needs to leave for a little bit and do some things for work.
All right, no worries.
Okay.
We will see you
Sorry,
soon.
DMS. We'll see you later.
Yeah, if you're coming back in this one, we'll see you then. If you have suggestions for cuts, Amy, I am open to it.
Oh, boy.
Because, holy crap. If we
I don't know these cards very well.
We have 17 creatures. Yeah, neither do I. Welcome to my world. This is our split right now.
Army of Turtles.
I mean, the Thriving Turtles are great. Like, energy is a very good mechanic, which is why, some of the best cards with energy on it were banned in Standard, because energy is a little broken.
Turtles. Lugia's bugs. Ready,
Yeah.
go.
Ready, go.
All the things I want in our deck.
There's a plane outside. I don't know if people can hear that.
It's very loud.
It is very loud.
What do y'all in chat think of cutting some cards from this deck?
Yeah. How do I do this? I guess, again, I think Contraband Kingpin is fine. Swooper is good. Eager Construct.
How eager is he?
I mean, too eager, I think. We have a lot of 3s. No, we have a lot of 4s, excuse me. So we should cut some 4s.
Yeah.
Let's cut... Is it wrong to cut Glimmer of Genius? I think it is.
This guy's flying too close to the sun, so...
The Night Market Aeronaut?
I think we cut him.
Okay.
I pulled that out of my ass. It's for real.
No worries.
That thing is gorgeous.
You like it?
Yes.
I picked it when you weren't looking.
You asshole.
Yeah. That's me. Okay. Now we've lost a number of creatures, so we're down to 14, so we should focus on non-creatures for a little bit at least. Although these kind of count, and we need creatures for these, so... Select for Inspection just bounces a tapped creature to its owner's hand at instant speed, but we get to scry 1. Seems good. We also have Ether Trade Winds for that same kind of thing. Maybe we ditch a Malfunction. Oh, it does...
Nobody likes a malfunction.
It does enchant artifacts as well, which is kind of important. So maybe not.
We can get rid of Tezzy, because I hate him.
Okay. Where did... What? Oh, okay. I was like, where the hell did our cards go? Alright, so yeah, we can get rid of Tez's Ambition. That's fine. 5 more cuts. That's so many cuts. Why? Our curve is like fine, but it kind of there's like a cliff over here. Interesting. What do we do? Subtle Strike is very good, so I don't want to get rid of that. Ear Construct. Maybe you can go, I guess. Contraband Kingpin seems cool. Just a 1/4 lifelinker. Like, it's a good blocker because it's got lifelink, and it's got 4 toughness. So we can just, like, incidentally gain life and then incidentally scry. Like, it's not going to be... I'm not putting this in to, like, attack them with, you know?
Yeah.
Interesting. Maybe Ether Meltdown comes out. Target creature and you gain 3 life. Get rid of that. We're at 13 creatures, 12 none. So cutting a creature is not terrible here.
I like our creatures.
You like our creatures?
There's a bug. There's Lugias. There's a bee.
Oh, that's not a bug? Where's the bug then?
That thing.
This.
No. The, 6-drop guy.
Oh, the Fen Hauler. It's an insect. You're absolutely right.
It's a bug.
It's a 7-drop, but it's a 5/5. And it can't be blocked by artifacts. We only need 1 more cut. We already cut... Yeah, I guess I'll cut the Malfunction and try that and see how it goes. All right. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it then. I'm not worried. You're worried. It's fine. It's a free draft.
So, Marcus, we're playing the Kaladesh Remastered draft that they have for free.
That's right.
On Arena right now.
First one's free because they have to apologize somehow. Pepperonin.
Yeah. Love me that pepperoni.
All right. 2, 3, 3, and 4 with 3 lands in hand. Seems pretty good.
I eat so much pepperoni that I decided to start buying only the organic pepperoni that doesn't have poison in it.
Poison in it.
Because
Jesus.
pepperoni has some very severe very severe
Nope.
come on, give me the
Nope.
word I'm
Can't help
trying
you.
to think of.
I have no idea.
The things that they put in processed food.
Oh, preservatives?
Yes.
Gotcha.
They're like very intense in pepperoni usually. So I finally found this pepperoni that doesn't have that, and of course it doesn't taste as good. But that gives me a pass to eat a lot more of it. Like I was doing before, except now I feel like I'm not poisoning myself as much. So I feel okay about it. This field is friggin' gorgeous. Can
Isn't
I
it?
just say that?
Yeah.
Marcus is here still. He says, I was like, he was here before.
Yep.
I don't know what I'm talking about. He says, are they phantom drafts?
They are not. So basically, if I recall correctly, Wizards had to push back the release of something or other. I guess the Historic Horizons thing. And so as their way of apologizing for having to push back Historic Horizons, pushing it closer to the release of Innistrad, they decided to put out Amonkhet Remastered drafts, which were earlier in the week. I guess I just crew this now, right? I guess I can do it after attacks. Whatever, I'll do it now. But yeah, so they did Amonkhet Remastered drafts earlier this week. They have Kaladesh Remastered drafts out now. And then I forget the next one that's coming up after that. But it's the first draft is free. And they're doing that as a way to apologize for having to push back the release of the other draft. Destroy target creature power 3 or greater. Okay, whatever. You did it, and I take 2. Sky Whaler's shot. I always loved that art, man.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. Hey, a 4th land. What a goddamn concept. Let's play.
How come when you crew a vehicle, that card doesn't go on top of the vehicle? It just taps next to it.
Okay, so I can take this action and make a 1/1. Blocks.
Like, I want to see it get in the car, close the door, and start to drive away.
Yeah. Let's
He says, I'd have loved to know about this. Funny how none of the incessant advertising they push said nothing of this.
Yeah, of course they didn't. Why would they want
Yeah.
you to know that stuff is free? So yeah, unfortunately, no. A 10/7 vehicle with crew 5, and it can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or
and
less.
it's a bug.
But it's crew 5. They have 3 power on the board right now. So I guess I just go to combat, attack for 3 in the air, go to damage, and then play these Windkin Raiders. 4/3 flyers. We're just
Yeah.
going to kill you in the air. That's how we're going to win. Flyers for the win.
Hey, that works.
I know, right? All right, so what do they need? They need 2 more power of creatures to be able to attack with a 10/7 this turn.
But yeah, Marcus, it's kind of silly how they. I mean, I'm sure they don't want to give things away, so they.
Oh, they did it.
They said, "Well, this is an apology, but we won't notify you of it because we want to look good, having apologized, but we want you to pay for things."
Oh, this is so interesting. So, like, all their creatures got +1/+1 and gained vigilance. Now, one of them already had it in the Ether Inspector. And so, because you have to tap your creatures to be able to crew, you'd think, because vigilance doesn't cause them to tap, that it would be pretty cool to be able to, like, attack, then crew the vehicle, and then attack with the vehicle as well. It doesn't work that way. And the vehicle does not get the ability to have vigilance because it was not a creature at the time that that ability went off. So now what I get to do is Ether Trade Winds, bouncing this and this so that they don't have any blockers, and hopefully we win. They said good game. Yeah, good
Nice.
game. Woo! Perfect. They go to -3.
Oh. So Marcus says, So if the draft is over before the stream, I'm willing to queue at the same time.
See, we mentioned earlier that because these are free and because we kind of suck at this format, but are very good at the D&D one, we were probably just going to go back to the D&D. But if you're, remind us again as it gets closer, and I'll see how I feel. How's that sound? Especially depending on how we do in this. If I get trounced, then I'm probably not going to want to spend our resources on this again.
Hey,
but
so far so good.
Because only the first one is free. So we'll be aware of that. But like I said, it's not a definite no. Remind me.
The first one's always free until they get you hooked.
Exactly. And it's always the good stuff in the beginning, right? Sorry.
Yeah, and then it's the laced with literal piss.
I was gonna say don't do drugs, kids. Ooh, scrap heap scrounger, eh? God damn. Okay. Wow, we're going hard today. It can't block, and then for 2 mana, 1 and a black. They can exile another creature from their graveyard to return it from their graveyard to the battlefield. Okay.
He's an oven.
He's an oven?
Yeah, look at his belly.
This thing here?
Yeah, you put stuff in there and it cooks it.
Well, he scrounged from the scrap heap, so I guess that makes sense. Wow! +3/+3 until end of turn, and it gained trample, but that's somewhat irrelevant.
Or maybe it's more like a roll heater, you just stick the buns in there and they just kind of...
I mean, I certainly don't know, no.
It warms them.
All right, let's go to combat and then end the turn. I'm going to save this select for inspection. They have a blue dragon, by the way. Look at it.
Ooh.
Mobile Garrison is a 3/4. When it attacks, untap another artifact or creature you control. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Bounce your thing, and I scry 1. It's a land, and I need it, so I'll take it. We drew a black. I will play it, and then I will pass.
Marcus says, if not, there's a good chance, 100%, that I draft for cards I need and never play any games.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Weldfast Monitor, which can gain Menace until end of turn. Yeah. They crew the Mobile Garrison, which I can't kill with Essence Extraction, which is somewhat unfortunate, but not the worst thing in the world. I think I'm just going to take the 3 here. Kind of sucks. This gains us life, right? No, it does not. That's the other one. Okay, so it untaps. We take 3, and then we get to Glimmer of Genius at end of turn. Glimmer of Genius. Scry 2. A land and a Hinterland Drake that can't block artifacts.
It's Lugia.
Literally all they have, yes, artifacts. So that can go to the bottom. Then we draw 2. They were both land, which is a little unfortunate, but fine.
Marcus,
Reservoir
you
Walker.
put Lugia to the bottom of the deck.
Hey, guess what? We gain 3 life and get 3 energy for a 3/3. Cool. Well, pass, I suppose. I don't want this Reservoir Walker to die, but if it does, it's like not the worst thing in the world. Ballista Charger. Whenever it attacks, it deals 1 damage to any target. Okay, that's fine. It's a 6/6. It happens. Pass to attackers because they didn't crew first. They just pass. Okay, we will take our turn. Ether Sphere Harvester, eh? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the Fen Hauler. But they have a 6/6. So maybe we just... I do have 6, so I guess we could Ether Sphere Harvester and keep up Essence Extraction. Yeah, maybe we should. Sure. We get 2 energy, and now it's a 3/5. And we get the energy for it, which is good. Or from it, I should say. And then we will pass.
Marcus, we finally have to ferry on our jar set.
That's true. We will, the next time we're actually able to film a jar, we will do something about that, or get to show people that, I guess.
Yeah. We added a bunch of stuff, so...
Yeah, it's going to be new and different the next time people show up.
Yeah.
They have 2 mana, so they can play the Scrap Heap Scrounger. So this is 4 mana tap, create a Thopter. Scrap Heap Scrounger comes down. It's going to be used to crew.
He says, hell yeah.
All right, so they crew the ballista charger. I may have to take 6 here, which is very unfortunate, but also life. Do they have other creatures? They do not. They have just that. So they crew 2 on the mobile garrison. That is fine. And then we'll see what their attacks are. Pass to attackers. They attack with both. 1 damage to any target. It's us. And then they untap something of their choice. Which is the Weldfast monitor. Sure. So that I guess they can crew on our turn, but their vehicles will be tapped. So 1 damage to us is fine. I guess we can crew this Ether Sphere Harvester with this so that we can block their mobile garrison. We will also give it lifelink until end of turn. And then we can pass to blockers, block here. So take 6, gain 3, aka just take 3 and go to 10. And then we're going to gain another 3 back with Essence Extraction when we kill the Scrap Heap Scrounger. So,
nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Marcus, don't you love this field? Isn't it so cool?
It's gorgeous. It's really, really cool. I love the like crowds of people out here.
Yeah, and you can like hear them talking and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the Inventors Fair.
Yeah.
You can't exile another creature because you don't have any. I guess I take my turn. Okay, we drew the other Hinterland Drake.
Hallelujah!
I'm so glad you're happy about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Destroy target creature or vehicle. So I guess... Because what does this say? Exile another target creature card from your graveyard. So Daring Demolition can get rid of the 6/6, I suppose? Yeah, we'll do that. Destroy their 6/6 vehicle, so they don't have to deal with it anymore. And then we can play this Hinterland Drake.
Marcus says it's nice seeing throwback battlefields. I'm excited for the Innistrad fields.
Oh yeah, that
those
should
will
be
probably
sick.
be sick.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too.
Oh, CJ is here.
What's up, CJ?
It's been a while.
Good to see you. Next to attackers, attack for 2 in the air. Try to actually get some damage on this opponent.
Who wants to know how it's going?
The first game went very well. The second game, we're turning it around at this point, but it was not looking good up to shortly before you showed up. So thanks for the good luck, I suppose.
I thought we were doing just fine.
Salivating Gremlins.
But we're playing Kaladesh Remastered.
Yeah.
A free one on
Correct.
Arena.
+2/+0 and trample until end of turn whenever an artifact enters. Okay.
So
Give it menace. Okay.
basically, if we lost every single one, it wouldn't matter because we didn't pay for it.
Correct. So they're gonna pass to attackers and just attack us for 3. Congrats, you hit us for 3. Okay. Take our turn. We drew another land. I guess we can play this Fen Hauler then, huh? Sure. Let's... Huh. Alright, so they need crew 2 for that, so that would be a 3/4. But that's on the ground. So I suppose we can crew our 2 flyers here, because they have no flying blockers. So we will crew with Reservoir Walker, submit. We'll crew with Hinterland Drake, submit. And then we will give it lifelink again, so we can gain the 3 life back that we just lost. Go to combat, go to attackers, attack for 5, gain 3, go back to 13. They also go to 13. Whew! And then before we end our turn, we play this 5/5 that can't be blocked by artifacts, which is all of their creatures but that 2/3 that's sitting there. So we will end our turn. Good stuff.
I think there might be a tiny piece of glass in my finger.
Oh, that's always fun.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Because like I see a bump, but it's the same color as my skin.
Mm-hmm.
But like it feels like a rough little bump sticking out of it.
Like I said, no thank you. I'm good, and I'm very sorry to hear that.
CJ caught 2 shiny Pokemon today
Hell yeah.
in the span of an hour.
Wow. Is this in Sword and Shield, or is this in Go? Oh, okay, I was like, oh, they're just trying to put the Weldfast monitor in the graveyard. But no, they gave it Menace, so that's fine. We take the 3. Spoilers, I can gain it back.
He says it's Sword and Shield.
Got it. All right, so we will take our turn. We drew not a land. Ooh, Subtle Strike. Hell yeah. Oh, they have a flyer as well, so suck it. Let's go ahead and put... The counter will stay once we crew, right? It's gotta. So we will go like this and crew with the Reservoir Walker as we've been doing.
Of course, Marcus wants to know which ones it was because
Sure.
Marcus is the shiny master. He also says it was especially awesome to have to repurchase the Kaladesh and Amonkhet cards I already had during the beta.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds like it sucks.
Yeah, that's a big old pile of bullshit right there. All right, so we are going to give their flyer -1/-1, and then put a +1/+1 counter on the Harvester. Because we know they don't have any cards in their hand. So your Thopter goes away, so you don't have any blockers for our flyers anymore. And our 4/6 that does not yet have lifelink this turn, but now does, will gain us more life that way. Combat. Attackers. Hit you for 6. Sure. Attack with the... Ooh, don't attack with the 5/5. I don't need your Scrap Heap Scrounger coming back. You can keep your 2/3. Congrats. You've got it. You're at 7. And we end our turn.
CJ says nothing special. I'm going to try to pronounce these. A Venilite.
Vanillite.
And a Basculin.
Basculin. Ooh, they conceded to us.
Yeah,
Wow, I was
wow.
not paying attention.
Okay.
And guess what?
Rank up.
Gold tier 4.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay. Hell yeah. So yeah, like I said, that when CJ asked earlier, the game was turning around at the time that he showed up. So again, thank you for the good luck. That was I appreciate that. That was a little scary in the beginning with that Scrap Heap Scrounger, but it turns out they did not have enough creatures. Is really what it was. Because they had vehicles and stuff, but they needed more creatures to be in their graveyard for the Scrap Heap Scrounger and on the field to crew their vehicles, and they did not have enough.
Gotcha.
So.
My throat is raspy. CJ says, but in a community Discord, I'm in there.
I'm in. There's a contest.
Okay. To win shiny Pokemon, and I've won 4
Hell yeah.
through that.
That's
wow.
awesome.
That's pretty nice. He says, nice. Glad I could be of assistance.
We do appreciate it. God damn it, Thriving Turtle. Why? Why you do this to me? I drew it off curve. If I had had it turn 1, we could have had a perfect curve. But instead, no such luck. It's first strike?
He does it to you because he's living his best life. That doesn't mean you get to live your best life. He's the one who's thriving.
All right, let's see your burn spell. Or your pump spell. That's fine, too. No problem. I'm glad you used it to get rid of this thing that was not going to be very beneficial to us. Look, it cares about artifacts entering the battlefield in our control. Look at all our artifacts.
Oh, man.
Well, I guess...
CJ, I've been meaning to ask you what your little picture is. It's very hard to tell. Is that actually...
It's him.
It is?
Yes.
It just looks like a blue blob with some beige dots. I can't tell. They're so small. They're so small.
All right, let's see your attacks. They attack with all 3.
You're a beige dot in a sea of blue.
Wow. They can make another servo. Sure. All right, so if they use a pump spell to save their Ether Chaser here, that's probably fine. But my plan is, if it's unclear, to use Subtle Strike to give -1/-1 to the Ether Chaser and kill it, and then put a +1/+1 counter on my Thriving Turtle, because, you know, why not? Look at him.
Yeah. You drink your ether, and then you do the chaser.
Wow, opponent. It's like a real tough choice of what to give flying to. Please give it to the Ether Chaser. Please. Please.
CJ says throwing an apple in the air and catching it. Oh, that's what the picture is of.
Got it.
At an apple farm. Cool.
That is cool. All right, so that resolves, and it was the Ether Chaser, which is good. I'm going to try to kill it later after it attacks. I'm also going to wait and see if they waste their 2 energy making another 1/1. They do! Okay,
Nice.
perfect. Pass to blockers, and I will block here and see if they have any other effects.
It wouldn't happen to be Barton, would it?
What? You're not talking to me, are you?
No.
Okay, good.
CJ.
-1/-1 there, +1/+1 counter there. I can kill your creature and kill your other creature. And we take 1. A whole 1 damage. Subtle Strike, so boss. A 4/4 trample vehicle with crew 1. Whenever it attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. That card is very scary. We will go ahead and...
It looks like a rhino or one of those dinosaurs.
Yeah, Triceratops.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's supposed to, I believe.
Pretty cool.
All right, so they have a 4/4. I guess I'll play this. And play the Shipwreck Moray.
CJ says the only shiny Pokemon you might recognize that I got through answering Pokemon riddles would probably be Heracross and Sharpedo. I know Sharpedo.
I don't know that we ever saw Heracross in Silver. But it is from Silver. Can give +2/-2 until end of turn. So, I mean, do I just attack with this Thriving Turtle? Sure. Take
Erica's
1.
here. She says, free drafts! Are you doing socialism in here? I wish. I wish.
That's awesome. Erica, get out of our room! We're doing socialism!
If we were doing socialism, we would let Erica see.
Alright, so they're going to block with the 4/4, but I'm still going to put a counter on this turtle, which means the turtle lives. Take that action. Blocks.
Marcus says, shiny Heracross.
Yep, Heracross.
Just got released in Go.
Nice.
They locked it behind raids.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, so you can't get it the regular way?
Right, only through raiding, which is the fighting the big thing in the gyms that you've seen me do before. Whenever this crews a vehicle, that vehicle gains first strike until end of turn. Holy shit, that's bad. Okay, I need to kill this thing or I'm going to very much die.
Erica says, you better just be distributing wealth in there, young man.
Amazing. All right, so if they attack with a 1/1, I can block it, but otherwise I'm going to take 6 here? 6 here. Okay. Taking 6. That sucks. I would rather not block, thanks. Okay. Damn you, Essence Extraction. Why do I need a second black and why do I not have it? That's not it. Ooh, Ether Trade Winds. Return a permanent you control and a permanent you don't control to their owner's hands. Well, I suppose I can just keep that up. It's not great, but I guess I'll keep up this and this. And then go to combat. Attack with my boy Thriving Turtle over here. Give it a +1/+1 counter. Then go to blockers. They don't block, so they are at 17. And then we end our turn.
Oh, that's kind of fascinating, Marcus. He says it's a regional spawn in South USA and South America.
Ah, that makes sense.
But they took the wild spawns away during the 11-day event.
Interesting. Yeah, so they used to do that. I mean, back when Pokemon Go originally came out, like Mr. Mime, I believe, was region locked to Japan. Kangaskhan was region locked to Australia and stuff like that. Like there were different Pokemon that were like locked to different areas. I believe Tauros was locked to the US.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of crazy to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to let that resolve. I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Because the attacks have already happened, the abilities have already happened, so let's just bounce the Shipwreck Moray and the Untethered Express. And tell it to go away.
Erica says it's a natural for a proletariat his age to revolt against the bourgeoisie. Thank you, Erica. The history hits me right in the heart.
Amazing. All right, so they replayed their Untethered Express. Give me remove. I have so much removal in this deck. That's not... I mean, I guess that gives us the mana for the for the removal that we want. Interesting. That's 3, which leaves us with 2, which is nothing else. So, do we just kill this stupid Hawk? Or do we kill this Gear Shift Ace? I guess we kill the Gear Shift Ace. It's crew 1, right? God damn, that card's so good. This is rough as hell. Damn, my turtle. Getting so big. Let's play this Essence Extraction and kill the Gear Shift
That's
Ace.
what happens when he thrives.
Guess so. And I think we're going to hold the turtle back this turn.
So Marcus says...
No, I lied. I'm going to attack with it this turn. Sorry. Go on.
No, it's okay. I'm sorry.
No, don't be.
Marcus says Mr. Mime is locked to France and the UK.
Gotcha.
And then Farfetch'd is Japan.
Thank you. I had forgotten. All right, so Thriving Turtle is currently a 4/7, which means they can't even block it with the Untethered Express. So they just take 4 and go to 13. We're at 15. Although, spoilers, we're going to take at least 5 here, probably 6.
Gross.
But it was a calculated decision on my part to do that. They know we still have the Shipwreck Moray in hand, which gives us 4 energy when it comes in. And every 2 energy relates to another +1/+1 counter on this turtle, so...
Erica says, and now I'm very here for a Russian puberty book named How to Handle Your Chekhov's Gun. Sounds wonderful.
Right? I drew a land. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess we Glimmer of Genius here. See if we draw anything for 2. It won't be removal, but we're still going to do it. Scry 2, draw 2, get 2 energy. Ether Sphere Harvester. Interesting draw. Return target tapped creature to its owner's hand. Okay, I'll draw both of those. Happily. In fact, we have the blue mana for it, too. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. It's not a creature right now, so we'll have to wait till after they attack with it. But we got 2 energy, which means we can attack again. And now we have the turtle on the right side of history here. We will take that action. The turtle has the power that it needs to kill this goddamn fucking train over here. Okay.
It does look like a train.
It is. I think it's an express. So it's a train. It's a vehicle, right? So yeah. It's an untethered express train.
With a rhino head or a
Triceratops
head.
Correct. All right, so that resolves. Let's let it do all its fancy crap before we bounce it back to their hand and make them feel sad about it. Pass to attackers. Yes, so you can put a +1/+1 counter on it. It's a 6/6. You can also give it flying, and then in response to that, we're going to return it to your hand and scry 1. Yay!
Hey, Erica, we can keep it light and funny here. We'll, keep on that trajectory. Sure. We'll take the express to light and funny Ville, I guess.
Light and funny.
I don't know.
Dukara Peafowl is another is a flyer, but we have Hinterland Drake, so I don't think we need Dukara Peafowl. Let's see what else we can get instead. We take 1 and go to 8. We're both at 8. Hey, look, an Untethered Express. Malfunction. We bounced it twice, and now you just never get to use it again. Amazing.
She wants to know if we can take the Starlight Express.
Well, we can take the Starlight Express because this untethered Express it has had a malfunction. It's not really available for use right now. I'm so sorry to have to tell you this. But
I thought we took both the malfunctions out of the deck.
no, I took one malfunction out.
Oh.
Then I put it back in, and then at the end I took it out, which is probably why you were confused.
Yes.
Because I took malfunction out twice, but it was because it was the same one.
Put it back in once.
I put it back in between.
Got it.
All right, they go to 3.
CJ says he just sent you all the shiny Pokemon he's acquired of late.
Okay.
Be it Riddle or me just looking for items and legendary Pokemon in the wild only to randomly trip over one.
I was saying it's probably on a Pokemon game that's like going to be way in the future on Video Games for All, but I have only ever seen a shiny in Pokemon Go. In the regular games, it has never come up for me. Ever. Okay, finally I drew another land. So I can play the Shipwreck Moray.
Oh, Erica's got 2 big cooking projects this weekend.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, very intriguing.
I was going to say, Amy's going to want to hear all about it. Not that I don't, but Amy is definitely more so going to want to hear all about it. Yes. Shipwreck Moray is going to be killed. Sure, but I still get 4 energy. So, and you probably would have wanted to kill this flyer instead, so I'll play this flyer now.
Don't kill Lugia.
Let's attack you for 5. Sorry. Make that 6.
Yeah.
But either way, you're dead if you don't block or have a spell of some kind, but you're just blocking with your 1/1, which is totally fine. This Thriving Turtle has gotten there, folks. I love this card so much. Look at him. Look at how cool he is.
Yeah.
And I apologize. Ooh, okay. Fabricate 2, so they get 2 more 1/1s. They're not going to... Yeah. They need to spread it out because they need blockers for this.
CJ says, I now feel bad for tripping over 2 of them in the span of an hour, LOL.
They may have upped them in Sword and Shield. I've never played Sword and Shield, so I don't have any of them newfangled systems. And by that I mean I have a PS4 because Dave was nice enough to give us his.
Yes.
So, hey, we drew a land. That's not great. Let's go ahead and play this Ether Sphere Harvester. No. Let's go to combat.
Erica says she's making eggplant parmesan and also pressing her own ricotta salata.
Oh, okay.
What?
I'm actually going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I will decline to put another counter on the Thriving Turtle. I think he's thrived enough. Just saying.
Nah.
Nah. And they're going to go to 1 here? Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they're not. Okay, good. They let their Eddy Trail Hawk die, as well as one of their servos. And then I will play this Ether Sphere Harvester. Which means if I draw a creature next turn, we can attack with 3 creatures, and currently they have 2 blockers. So, yeah, I'm all about it. Let's end our turn. Damn. That feels really good. Whew.
Erica says Lugia's theme intensifies.
Amy has been calling this Lugia, Erica, by the way, if you didn't get that. All right, 3 damage. Do they have pump? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, they did it! Whoa!
Wow.
Good game, opponent. Son of a
Wow.
bitch. Nicely done.
Nice job. Thank you.
E Honda's butt.
Oh, okay. I can't really see it.
E Honda is a video game character whom you have not met yet.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't know when you will, because I don't... First of all, I don't fully remember what franchise he's from, but I do know it's a fighting game franchise, and I'm also, 99% certain I don't own any of those games. So,
Okay.
maybe someday.
Okay, let's get back to chat here. CJ
Please.
says, I honestly didn't think I was going to get another encounter after screwing up the first one.
Well, there you go.
I'm so sorry, CJ, but at the same time, that's awesome.
This person is blind and balding.
Oh no.
Ooh, pacification
I'm so
array.
sorry,
Look
opponent.
at this curve is interesting. They said hello. Well, hello to you as well, blind and balding. Not that you'll see it, but happy to say hello regardless.
Elfos here. He says hello, everyone.
That says every nyan.
Oh,
E Honda is the sumo in Street Fighter. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thriving Turtle. I love you so much. You're so cool.
she says, but Joe, the turtle's in the Thriver's seat. Gross.
Amazing.
Gross.
Perfect. All right, so we're
But
gonna
yeah,
do
he's
that.
doing work, so.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to be upset by that. Let's pass. Just leave up pacification array. I don't need to play Sky Skiff right now. Like, this isn't going to have... it'll have power if we attack with it, but let's go ahead and tap your flyer. Because I can. Next. Nothing. Propeller Pioneer with a 1/1. Okay. Fourth land. I guess now we play the Sky Skiff? Yes, because it'll leave up 2 still with this, so... Sky Skiff it is. Ooh, if they quadruple block, yeah, I'll absolutely let this turtle die if they quadruple block here. It's a 1/4. I assume they just let it through. Yeah, good.
Nice.
Okay, we'll end our turn.
This blue thing in the corner is very distracting.
Yeah, it's. I
know
think
what
it's
it
like
is.
an entrance to an area because like you can see the stairs going up along the sides
Yeah.
or down and up, and it's on both sides, so it looks like
It looks like a glowing mirror. It's like a
ooh,
like a-
Windkin Raiders.
geode, like a stone point.
Yeah. And I'm just going to tap their 2/1 now because this has summoning sickness, and then we can play ours, or we can just kill theirs and then later play ours. Let's go ahead and play this. That's a 2/4, not a 3/4, so I guess we will just Daring Demolition on this. And then they said nice. Thanks. Let's go ahead and pass. Because I can always crew my Sky Skiff to block anything if they attack with flyers. And then if they're attacking on the ground, I just block with the turtle because it's a turtle. Yeah, I'm tapped out on Pacification Array, but I still have that Sky Skiff, so... they have 6 land already. That's... although I guess we have 5. Ah! They're giving us their 1/1 Thopter for our 2/3 Sky Skiff. Okay. Shrewd negotiation it is. Quite shrewd. We will, we're getting, like, we're having to deal with their flyers, but we have flyers in our hand, just kind of waiting for the opportunity. Ah! Select for inspection. Return target tapped creature to its owner's hand.
Ooh.
What a fun card, wouldn't you say? All right, so what if we... Is there a way to do this where I can actually, like, choose how I want to cast this? Because right now it's doing Pacification Array. And I don't want that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think it's going to work the way I want it to. So let's play... Please let me do this the way I want to. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Good, good, good. We play our own 4/3. They said nice. Yeah, well.
Thanks, opponent.
Let's pass, I suppose. So the Pacification Array is tapped. They feel like they're safe, but I actually don't know that they're going to attack with the Sky Skiff now because we have this 4/3. So I guess we'll see. Fabricate 1, so they can make another 1/1, or they can make that a 3/3. They make another 1/1. Okay. They do not crew the Sky Skiff. They do crew the Sky Skiff. Please attack with it. Please. I want my creature back. My vehicle, I guess I should say, back. Pay 2 to make a servo. They have 1 card in hand and 4 mana. So let's do this before that ability, even though it's not an ability that would work. but I'm going to bounce my vehicle back to my hand. They said nice. Can't block artifact creatures, but they don't have that, so I'll keep that on top. We could definitely use that. Oops, why did I not? Okay, and then choose blockers. Let's kill the 1/2, or at least attempt to, and see what happens. Impeccable timing, 3 damage. Okay. It had to attack or block, so that's fine. Hinterland Drake will be a good blocker for us, plus Sky Skiff. Okay. Hinterland Drake as a blocker against your flyers, Sky Skiff as a blocker against your flyers, and pass. Like I said, it was looking a little dicey, and now I believe we're starting to turn it around. That's kind of the idea. My mouse was being a little skittery there. I don't know if anybody noticed that, but I did. It was very annoying. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Just a pass. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I guess if we go like this, I don't want that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So then we have one of each just in case. Wow. Scry 2. Those can go to the bottom. They said nice again. Okay, we drew a black and contraband kingpin, which is why I wanted to keep up the black. Just in case we had something that needed either of the colors. All right, we play a contraband kingpin. Then we can... 1, 2, 3. Yes. We will crew the Sky Skiff with the contraband kingpin. We will then go to combat, go to attackers, and attack with the Sky Skiff alone, and see what happens. They just take 2. Okay. We will end our turn. We have 1 flying blocker, so if they have a way of getting rid of it, then, you know, that's fine. We'll see what they choose to do here. They just top-decked, so if they attack, it sends a signal, since they didn't attack last turn.
Okay.
It could be a block. Okay, good. So they just passed, yeah. So it's a strong signal if they attack at any point now. P-Foul can come later, I suppose. Let's use the servo to crew the Sky Skiff. And then we can go to combat, go to attackers, attack. See what they do against that. They double block and kill the Hinterland Drake. And we will kill the Propeller Pioneer because it's more damage.
There's a plunger in the picture.
Of the Pioneer?
Yeah. That rooftop looked like a plunger.
We will not end our turn yet. We will play this Dukara P-Foul. And we can scry 1. They said nice again. We can scry 1. And then end our turn. We have Pacification Array. Tezzeret's Ambition. Good one. They draw 3 cards. And they don't have to discard because they do control some artifacts. They play a land. They have 3 cards now. Good for you.
They did it.
Yeah, it's not bad. They play an Ether Sphere Harvester. They get 2 energy.
Whoa.
Tap target artifact or creature. Pacification Array on the Ether Sphere Harvester. They said nice. I mean, yeah, because you could just crew it and then block my flyers. So let's see them pass to attackers. You can't attack in the air while I have a blue mana open because my Dukara P-Foul gains flying for a single blue. I will take my turn. We drew a land anyway. Jesus Christ, deck. How many lands are on top? Because it seems like all of them is the answer. Let's go ahead and crew. Let's go to combat, go to attackers, and attack with the Sky Skiff. They take it. Go to 13. We're both at 13. Tie game. Let's play this land, and then end our turn. We are definitely the control deck here. That's what we've learned here today. Ether Theorist. You get 3 energy, and then they can tap, pay an energy, and scry 1. Not bad, not bad. Let's tap this before they get more things. You can crew it if you want, but that feels like a waste if it's just going to get tapped regardless. Yep, that's fine. I guess arguably I could have waited until they crewed it, but I'm not that worried about what they have on the field anyway. Even if they... Ooh, interesting attacks. Okay, I like it. I like it. All right, so let's give this flying before we go to blockers. And then we pass to blockers. Blocking the flyer, blocking one of the servos, blocking the other of the servos. Let's see what they've got. Impeccable timing can deal 3 damage, so it could basically kill anything in addition to the blocks. Sure. Dukara Peafowl does in fact die, but it takes the Ether Swooper with it, so I'm okay with that. Because the Ether Sphere Harvester can still just get... blocked or tapped all day with this pacification array. So I will take my turn. Essence Extraction. 3 damage to target creature, and we gain 3 life. I think I'm just going to hold that up. There's no reason for me to mess around with that right now. Let's go ahead and...
Mess around.
Jesus. Let's go ahead and crew the Sky Skiff. Let's also, when we go to combat, let's attack with the Sky Skiff and this Thriving Turtle. Because we have 2 energy, and I'm going to use it. It's a 2/5. Okay. Doesn't matter. I just wanted it to have the counter. I don't care that it's a 1/3 that got to live and blocked. All right, so we have 8 mana, 3 of which we can use on Essence Extraction, 2 of which we can use on Pacification Array. I am not that worried about it. Okay. Dawn Feather Eagle. When it enters, all their creatures get +1/+1 and Vigilance until end of turn. That's fine. I'm going to actually just kill the eagle right now. It takes 3 and dies. We gain 3 and go to 15. And then, then they have creatures, like bigger creatures. Sure. They have Vigilance as well. They did not crew when they went to attacks. They pay 1 and scry 1. Sure. So they don't attack with that 2/4, even though they could have, because I can only block with this 1/4. Let's pass to attackers. Pass to blockers. They have 1 card in hand. What are the chances? Sure. I will block your 3/3 and see what else you've got. Seemingly nothing. And then before the end of your turn, your Ether Sphere Harvester gets tapped. Jesus. Okay. Guess I'll just play this land, right? Then we can crew again with this 1/1. Go to combat. Go to attackers. Attack for 2. They go to 9. We're at 14. We end our turn. Okay. Good. They played a land as well. They pay 1 and scry 1. And they put it on the bottom. Good, good. Flood out. God knows we are.
Right. Erica, what about that flood insurance? God damn it.
Ooh, it's our turn. Sure. Ether Sphere Harvester gets tapped. Why not? They said nice. I mean, yeah, Pacification Array is busted and unfair. And this is also unfair. God damn it, deck. Crew 1 with the 1/1 that they gave us. Don't forget, this is theirs. And you know what
I did forget.
You know what they stole with it? The Sky Skiff that it's crewing.
Yes. Yeah. Irony. Cruel
It is.
Irony.
It really is. It's fun though. Okay. They played another land. They said nice. Yeah. Hey, look,
nice
we're doing the same thing, man. You don't got to tell us. Look. They pay 1 and scry 1. Oh, and now they're out of energy. So that's your last scry. They kept it on top. Okay. No crewing yet. They end their turn. What a surprise. We tap the Aether's Fair Harvester. And we take our turn. We drew a Shipwreck Moray. What's up, buddy? Let's go ahead and
Drake
do
Remore.
that. Dr. Drake Remore. Shoutouts to friends. Let's go ahead and use that. Submit. And then we can go to combat, go to attackers, and then attack here and with the turtle.
Yeah, I love this fucking turtle, man.
It's amazing. Amazing. It's a 3/6 now. Turtle's so good. Sky Whaler's shot.
What?
Sure. No problem.
No, don't kill him.
No problem. And they scryed again and kept it on top because they already did it. Fantastic. It just means it's going to take that much longer. Like, that's all that's happening, right? All right, so they know what card they're drawing. They seem to be happy enough about it to leave it on top. It's a Cloud Blazer. When it enters, they gain 2 life and draw 2 cards. Should we say nice? I'm just going to let him do it. That's fine. Blind and Balding drew a land and a Gear Seeker Serpent, which for 6 mana can be told that it can't be blocked this turn.
Oh,
Okay.
geez. I don't want to tell it to you.
Yes, I do. I definitely want to tell it. I big time want to tell it that.
It sounded scary.
It's pretty big. They're going to crew it now. Sure. I'll let you crew it. And then when they pass to attackers, I'll tap it. Yeah, because they can't attack with anything else. Like any of these other things right now. So sure. Your 3/5 is tapped. Draw something that's not a land. Anything that's not a land. Thank you. It's a frickin' flyer. Okay, let's... how do we want to do this? I guess is the question. If we... Yeah, let's crew the Sky Skiff, because they don't know we have another 2/3 flyer in hand now. So let's crew the Sky Skiff, go to combat, go to attackers, and attack for 2 in the air. They can block with their Cloud Blazer if they want to, or they can just go to 5. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not that worried about it. So they take it, go to 5. Whoops, not that. We play our other 2/3 flyer that can't block artifacts. And then we end our turn, I suppose. They drew a land, so they played a land. They're going to crew their Harvester. The thing is, I think I have to... Yeah, I think I still... Like, there's a possibility we win this race. So, I'm going to pass to attackers. Wait for them to crew. And in response to the crew, I'll do it. Nope. Okay. Good. They didn't do it. They're just attacking with the 5/6. That's great.
Or not.
They're trying to see if they can crew still, I think. Because they keep mousing over the Harvester. I'm not that worried about it. Yeah. The 5/6 can attack. I'm going to tap your Harvester at the end of your turn. Yes. It can't be blocked this turn, because I was definitely going to block it. Resolves. Pass to blockers. Pass to damage. We go to 9. They obviously end their turn. I don't think they have any other abilities. So now we tap their Harvester.
This game is going on.
Yeah.
For a while now.
Yeah, this is a long game. Hey, Glimmer of Genius. Thank God. Whew. Ether trade wins.
Nice.
Fantastic. Fantastic. And Foundry Hornet.
Yeah.
If you control a creature with a +1/+1 counter on it. Damn it.
Speed drill.
We do not. Which is unfortunate, but fine. Land 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Fantastic. But it means we wouldn't have enough for the pacification array. So I guess we'll just keep up the trade wins. Let's go ahead and crew. Foundry Hornet's another 2/3 flyer, which is hilarious. So let's go ahead and crew with this. Submit. And then we can go to combat, go to attackers, and actually attack for 4 in the air. It's a race, and I'm going to turn it into a race. Awesome. We will...
Life is not a race, boys and girls.
I'm going to play this Foundry Hornet. I'm going to end my turn. Now we have 3 mana up, which is Ether Tradewinds mana. Wow, they drew their own Glimmer of Genius. Okay. This is a real game, folks. This is a real game of Magic the Gathering.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Woo! So scary. Okay. Basically, here's what my thought process is.
Which is difficult, because my sweaty butt was stuck.
I want to use the Ether Tradewinds to bounce the Gear Seeker Serpent. Because even if they replay it, because they have 1,000,000 mana, that's totally fine, because it's summoning sick. Okay, so they drew 2 unknown cards and got 2 energy. Okay. They have things they can do with their energy. They can, like, scry, or that's it, right? Oh, and give this lifelink. So, Shipwreck Moray. Wow, their deck is very similar to ours. Very similar. Okay, so this is a bit of an issue if they crew the Harvester and attack with it. Because I'm bouncing the Gear Seeker Serpent, right? So, I guess I bounce our Shipwreck Moray? Yeah, but I'm going to block with it first. Depending on how they attack here. Yeah, they give it lifelink. That's a bit of an issue. I don't love that. But we don't have the mana to do anything else. We can only use Ether Tradewinds. Okay, so they crew it for 1. Okay, so they go to 4, which means our flyers still kill them. Yeah, we're still fine. Pass to attackers. They attack with everything. Sure. So we pass to blockers. We block here. They have nothing in hand, so we have nothing to worry about there. We block... here. It doesn't really matter. And we block here. We take 3 in the air, but that 5/6 is going away. So 3 blockers, and then before damage, we Ether Tradewinds, bouncing our Shipwreck Moray and their stupid Gear Seeker Serpent. They said good game. Yep, it is a good game. Oh, that was rough.
Thank you, Blind and Balding.
Wow, Blind and Balding. What a game.
What a game. Holy crap.
Oh, I loved that game. That was as back and forth as it comes. So yeah, we would take...
I feel faint.
on the field, we take 3, right? So we go to 6. They gain 3, go to 4. Then on our turn... The only thing they have left, even if they replay it, which they couldn't, they only had 5 mana, they had the Shipwreck Moray. If they played something that could have blocked, we could have still tapped it with Pacification Array and attacked them with 4 in the air. So, it could have actually been 6 in the air, excuse me, because we would have crewed again with their 1/1 that they gave us. Wow. Oh, what a game.
Wow.
Wow, that was our... Jesus. We've been playing for so long, and we're only 3-1.
I'm telling you, that game lasted for fucking ever.
Mm-hmm. It really did. Oh, wow. That was a very good game.
Like, we might not even make it to 6 wins prior to this draft just ending.
7.
7 wins.
That's bad. 2, 3. If we draw a blue, this hand's great, but if we don't, this hand's real bad, so I'm going to have to mulligan this one. First mulligan of the night. It's unfortunate. We're on the draw? On the draw, this might be a keep. Oh, God, it hurts.
Just mulligan.
Okay. That's better.
Good.
Keep, and then ditch Essence Extraction because we don't have the second black. But we have the perfect curve. 1, 2, 3. Ah, Night Market Lookout. Okay.
And what do they have? Ulamog sleeves?
They do have Ulamog sleeves. Give me 1 second and I'll show you. Ulamog.
It looks so cool.
We take 2 this turn, and they go to 21. It's pretty good. It's a good turn 1 play. Hey, a swamp. What's up? This is fine. Because that's hilarious. It's whenever it becomes tapped. So if we use Pacification Array on it, its ability goes off. And we lose a life and they gain a life. So, yeah. We're taking some hurt in the beginning, but that seems to be this deck's MO. Revolt. So it's just a 3-2.
That's revolting.
Wow. It's fine. Alright, so we will crew the Sky Skiff, I suppose.
We're revolting against the bourgeoisie.
Yeah, exactly. Like Erica was talking about. Wow. I'm so glad I mulliganed to get more land. Fuck me. So frustrating. Yeah, we're taking some damage. Rough. Ooh, Gonti. Jesus. That's very
Holy
bad.
hell.
So they look at the top 4 cards of our library, exile one of them face down, and then they can play our card at some point. Hey, look, a Hinterland Drake. A swamp. Gonti is whatchamacallit? Has Death Touch. So pass this turn? Yeah. Because then next turn we can play a land and the Hinterland Drake if we need to. Because it'll allow us to have Pacification Array up. Malfunction on our 2-3. So, I mean, obviously I'm going to crew first, so I have a blocker at least. It means at least your 1-1 won't be comfortable attacking, I suppose. Okay. Do that. It is tapped and stays that way. And then before they pass to attackers, I suppose, I will tap Gonti.
I love that the only large enough space to be the battlefield in a place like Kaladesh during this gigantic festival is a rooftop. Right?
Yeah,
like, isn't that cool?
Yeah. 5th land. 6. So we can't do that. So let's just play this Hinterland Drake and pass. Okay, we are doing relatively okay. I guess when you pass to attackers, I tap your damn Gonti again.
I'll tap your Gonti.
Right? Euphemisms. And then second main, they play Ether Flux Reservoir. Ooh, we drew Glimmer of Genius. Hell yeah. So whenever they cast a spell, they gain a life for each spell they've cast this turn. And then if they pay 50 life, this thing deals 50 damage to any target of their choice. Just, cuz.
50 life.
Correct.
But they only have 21 life.
But this gains them life over the course of time. Do I need that land?
So kill him quick.
Don't currently need that land. I'm going to take the removal. And, and another Glimmer Genius. It's so rude. That's awesome. Okay, pass. Holy crap, that's good. That is great. We might want to just kill Gonti. Did they play our thing? What was our thing that they played? Was it a swamp? What the hell did they take with Gonti? I'm going to tap Gonti. It wasn't Etherflux Reservoir. It's not ours. We didn't have Gonti either.
Oh, you mean the thing that they exiled from our library?
Yeah.
Maybe it was a land.
Hope of Girapur. So, Jesus. In a 3-1 Fabricate 1, they gain more life. Okay. They get a 1. Oh, they get a counter on it. That's fun. Let's play this land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a 4-2 Menace. Do we just kill that? So they have a 1-1 flyer that they can sack, and until their next turn, target player who was dealt combat damage by that can't cast non-creature spells that turn. Okay. Alright, so let's Daring Demolition on the Malfist squad. Or I guess we just... Yeah, that's fine. I guess we could do it to Gonti, and just keep tapping the Malfist squad. But there's going to come a turn where we're going to want to play this Fen Hauler. So... Damn it. It's actually kind of tough. I'm going to kill the Malfist squad, and here's why. There's a common in this set that lets you get back stuff from your graveyard, and I don't want them to get back Gonti. So that's my rationale.
Okay.
If people care to know my rationale for things. We can do another Glimmer of Genius next turn and still keep up Pacification Array. So tapping Gonti again means I could block Hope of Girapur, so they likely won't attack with it. Riparian Tiger. Shit. 4/4. When it attacks, they can pay 2 energy, and if they do, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn.
Well, it lives on a river.
Yes?
That's what riparian means.
Oh, well, there you go. All right, select for inspection is actually really good. And the Foundry Hornet. Do we have a creature with a +1/+1 counter? We do not. And we're probably not going to. But it's still a 2/3 flyer, and our 2/3 flyer is still giving them some issues. So I suppose that is fine. They only have 4. So I will pass here. Yeah, I guess I'll pass. This format is very complex right now. I'm going to still tap Gonti because I don't want to deal with his bullshit, and then they can attack me with the Riparian Tiger if they choose to. Huh. Okay, so that happens. I don't care about that as much. They use the energy. I want them to use the energy. Good. Okay, so then I guess we pass 2 blockers. We block the flyer. I can't block artifacts. We block the 1/1. And then before damage, we select this Riparian Tiger for inspection. And return it to their hand and get a Thriving Turtle next turn.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
He lives on the water, too.
Correct.
And he's thriving.
Alright, so they can tap out to replay that Tiger if they really want to. They do have 3 other cards in hand. Fabrication Module. Okay, so they... an Ether Pioneer. I don't remember what any of these fucking cards do. And now all their abilities are just going off. Whenever you get 1 or more energy, put a +1/+1 counter on a creature you control, and then 4 mana tap it to get an energy, and then this, when it enters, they get energy, and when it attacks, they can pay 2 energy to make a 1/1 servo. Wow. That's a lot of words. Let's go ahead and play this Thriving Turtle.
Don't wake me 'cause I'm dreaming.
And then I suppose...
Of angels on the moon.
I don't know what you're doing, but I'll allow it because I have no idea what's happening. I guess we play this as well. It'll give us 2 mana. I know we don't have a creature with a +1/+1 counter on it. Oh, I guess it would kill Hope of Girapur. So maybe we just wait a turn. Pass. We're at 9 and they're at 29. I don't think there's a way we win this game. This game has gotten way past us at this point. They have a good number of good rares and uncommons.
Yeah.
Let's tap their Gonti again, I suppose. We're going to take 2 here, which is a little rough, but it's fine. Oh, we're not going to take 2. We're going to take 1, and then we're going to block that 2/2 with our 2/3, and hope that that last card isn't something that can save it. They get an energy, sure. Oh, they put... That's what I'm saying. I don't know these goddamn combos, man. Shit. Alright, I don't know. I didn't know that card well enough, unfortunately. Alright, so let's play this. 9. Go to combat. Attack with the turtle. Take the action. It's got a counter now. It's a 1/4. I assume they just let it through and go to 28 because, they're at 29. They do, which allows us to play the Foundry Hornet, kill the Hope of Girapur, and their 1/1 servo. Whew!
Very nice.
Thank you. And then we can end our turn. This is not ideal. Essence Extraction to kill the flyer.
You killed every ounce of hope in Girapur. You monster.
Done. Yeah, that's what I do. I guess we just kill this, or tap this 3/3. You got kill on my brain. All right.
Killing joke 41.
Yeah, exactly. Reach, fabricate 1. God, this is... come on, deck. Such crap. Auto pay with just your lands, please. Thank you. And then we can pass, I suppose. I'm going to kill one of their frickin' Death Touchers, but I'm going to just sack this 5/5 for 7 in the process. What's the best thing to do here? I think it's just tapping Gonti again. I'm going to offer this Poisoner up. Okay. Even with another counter, it's not enough. So, good. They trade. Great. Nothing like trading a 7-drop for a 2-mana creature. Riparian Tiger comes back. They gain a life. They're at 35. They get 2 more energy. They get an energy, so it gets another counter. Contraband Kingpin as a 1/4. Shit. At least it's got lifelink, right? That's nice. I don't know how we win this game. I mean, obviously I tap your friggin' 5/5 trample. That could become a 7/7 trample, or if you gain energy, an 8/8 trample, or whatever other nonsense is happening. I guess I'll do this to gain 1 life, and then lose 2, so I just lose 1 and go to 5. Okay. Come on, deck. It's not helpful. Pass. Like,
There we go.
malfunction, maybe, or I don't think we have. We already used the thing. Put it on Gonti. They put it. Yeah, they put it on Gonti. We already used the Daring Demolition. Riparian Tiger gets tapped, of course. Okay. Take 3, go to 2. If they have pump, we lose. Okay. We're at 3. Thank you, Contraband Kingpin. Ether Swooper will definitely not do it. And it also has 1 power, so we're just never killing this Gonti, ever. Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me.
But look, we have all this energy.
We do, which would be helpful if the Thriving Turtle was able to swing in, but... congrats, you get energy, and then you put a +1/+1 counter on your 1/4. You did it.
Well, he's dreaming of angels on the moon, so he's just...
This guy?
No, the turtle.
The turtle is dreaming of angels on the moon? Why does that make sense?
Because when this format was actually, like...
We lose. Okay. Well, they did it.
current,
Doesn't matter.
I used to always joke that the turtle was Thriving Ivory, which is a band
Oh!
that sang that song.
Interesting. Okay. We lost. We're 3-2. I'm going to take... No, I think we're fine, I guess. It's 9:45.
Yeah.
I think we can do one more, but I think Amy should open these 2 Amonkhet Remastered packs while I take a quick bio break.
Okay.
Very, very quick. I will be right back. Have fun opening those 2 packs.
Okie dokie. Let's see. We're gonna have Amonkhet. Ooh. So we've got. I don't know why this is what's. Oh, okay, because the mouse was just like over it. So Gideon's Intervention is an enchantment. It enters the battlefield. Choose a card name. Your opponents can't cast spells with the chosen name. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you and permanents you control by sources with the chosen name. Cool. We also have this uncommon... Trial of Ambition. When Trial of Ambition enters the battlefield, target opponent sacrifices a creature. When a cartouche enters the battlefield... Ooh! A cartouche! under your control. Return Trial of Ambition to its owner's hand.
Trial of Ambition is a good card.
Yeah, it's a cool art, too. I don't even remember this one.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Fair enough. It's very good. I like it quite a large amount.
I've only looked at that one and the rare.
And the rare, okay. Well, look, but there's a lizard here.
Yeah, I saw him. He's so cute.
You like lizards.
I love him.
Gustwalker's just a good card for limited. Takrep Elite, Compelling Argument, Dauntless Aven, and Chandra's Defeat. All right, well, since it was only one, we're going to keep it that way, and we're going to start this next game. Because in case they go long, like they've been going, at least we'll be done near a time where it makes sense to be done. My goodness. This is quite the eventful format. And I'm relatively, in fact, I'm playing the blues. Nice. Nice. All right, so we have the turtle on turn 1. That's a thing. But that's fine. Any land at all by turn 4 gets us Glimmer of Genius. It's just that we only get one counter on the turtle. This is not the best hand in the world, but the games do tend to go long, and we do tend to stabilize rather quickly. So I guess I'll keep this one. I don't love it, but it's fine. But yeah, we're playing the Blues.
Yeah.
Who is Eliwick with the instrument anyways.
Yeah, she's playing the blues on the lyre or whatever she's got.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. That lyre is definitely my closest guess as to what that instrument is called, yes. All right, Prophetic Prism. They draw a card, and then they can tap it, and add 1 mana of any color.
You're pathetic.
Wow, what?
Just kidding.
Prophetic. Take the action. It's a 1/4. We have 1/4s all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Ether Hub. They gain an energy. So they have 3 that just taps for any mana, or a mana of any color, but only with spending an energy in the process. Okay. It's a 3/1. Well, that is pretty great against 2 1/4s. That feels really good. Okay. Let's play this. Attack with both 1/4s. They take it all. Alright, so when it gets +1/+0 as long as they have an artifact, so I will end my turn. Very good, very good. Pass to attackers. Do I just bounce this thing? Does it cost 3? Yeah, it costs 3. Might as well. See you bye. Get to scry 1. It's a land, and we don't need it. I'm going to put it on the bottom. We have Glimmer of Genius next turn, which lets us scry 2 anyway, so I'll scry the land to the bottom, see what we draw. They play an Ether Swooper for 2, get 2 energy in the process. They have 2 more mana, which they play a Contraband Kingpin. Okay, very good. We had another land on top, of course we did. Glimmer of Genius, please. Followed by another Glimmer of Genius and another land, which means we will put the land on the bottom, and drew another land. Okay. Well,
Erica.
We will say attack with the Thriving Turtle so that we can put a counter on it. They can gain a life. I'm totally okay with it. You go to 18, but I wanted to put that counter on my turtle, and the only way to do it is to attack. So I wanted to do it at a time where I knew it was safe to do so.
It's never safe.
The turtle must be protected. All right, so they attack for 1.
That's what a shell is for.
Yeah, right? They do make a servo, and then an artifact entered, so they scry 1. They may be better at consistently getting the scry than we are, which is fine, I think. They put it on the bottom. We're at 20. They then play the Foundry Screecher again. Okay. 2 mana left. Anything else? A Restoration Specialist, which is a 2/1. They can tap white, sack it, return an artifact, up to 1 artifact and 1 target enchantment from their graveyard to their hand.
She's so pretty.
You like her? I will do this, I suppose. Then, because it's crew 1, I might as well cast this Ether Sphere Harvester, which is pretty great. And then we scry 1 to our own Foundry Screecher on top. Sure. I will control an artifact, so I'll keep it on top.
My hair was in a ponytail for way too many hours. I didn't know my head hurt until I took it out.
And then it felt instantly better.
I wouldn't say better.
Okay.
Felt instantly worse because I realized I had a headache all of a sudden.
I guess we just pass? Yeah, I guess we just pass. Okay. Let's see what you got. What they've got is a pretty scary board state, I'm not going to lie. Nothing like... Oh, Jesus. This card's not even good. Okay, fine. They can attack in the air unfettered now. So, for 4. Yep, it works. Well, thankfully we can play these raiders. Oh, right, or our own Foundry Screecher. In fact, that's 3. So I would need 1 more land. So let's go ahead and just cast this. We'll auto-pay with our mana. Play a 4/3 flyer. And then...
Why would there be a bat inside of a foundry?
If it's tall enough. And dark enough at the ceiling. It would be bright and like a lot of stuff going on down below, but it would probably also only be working during the day. So, unless it's automated somehow, but in Kaladesh, I don't know. Probably, with all the ether. But you'd have to have somebody there checking to make sure that the machines are working as expected. Otherwise, you walk in the next morning and there's just like melted slag all over the ground, and that's bad. That's a bad time.
I know it's bad.
All right, yeah, I mean, I'll kill your Foundry Screecher. And my Windkin Raiders, or whatever.
My dad, like, works sort of at a foundry, and they used to have a lot of fires. A lot of fires.
Yeah. Sounds right. All right, so they scried 1. It went to the bottom. Renegade map, they can sack it, get a basic, reveal it, put it into their hand, and then shuffle. Okay. It's only crew 1. Oh, right, we can just Daring Demolition our own thing. We didn't draw that 3rd land, which is really frustrating, but it's 6 mana, so I guess we just do this and keep up Essence Extraction for whatever we want to use it on. And then pass, I suppose? Yeah, we'll pass. Okay. Yeah, the Ether Sphere Harvester is going to be a little annoying, but we can Daring Demolition it. Sucks that we have to use it on our own card, but yeah. Sure. That resolves. I'll use the Essence Extraction at the end of the turn if I have to. Oh, okay. I'll just use it now then. They don't have 2 energy. So... Resolves. Right, because I have a 3/1, so they want me to trade it off, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to gain 3 life, then lose 3 life, and so stay at 13, essentially. No blocks. You got it. And then sack it. They get a basic. White. I was like, I know they're splashing something because they have Prophetic Prism. I just couldn't imagine, and Ether Hub. I just couldn't, it. Although blue is scarce on them as well, and they already have a white card here, so interesting. Okay. Too bad we didn't take that destroy target land card. It's not too bad. That's never the correct choice. Okay. They passed. Malfunction. I think that it's okay if this Ether Sphere Harvester has a malfunction. It's a damn shame, but it's got to happen, you know?
Well, hopefully there's nobody in it when it falls.
Right? 1, 2, 3.
But it's not crude, so I guess there isn't.
Yeah.
And it probably isn't falling then.
Right, it's likely docked at this point. Okay, we're at 14, they're at 15. Again, this is what we do, right? We get into tough spots and then we turn it around. Sorry, you were trying to say more.
Oh, no, it's okay. I was just going to say that you probably would have had to use Plummet for that.
They used our thing on us.
Ice over. It looks so cool.
I know. Damn it. I'm the ice elemental guy. I purposefully didn't take this card before, too. I saw it, but I forget what we took over it, but it was something else better.
Well, now it's paying you back.
I guess. Let's gain 3 life and get 3 energy, shall we? It allows us to make our thriving turtles so thriving that it gets better. Scry 1, put that land on the bottom, despite the fact that we could then play both of these at once, but it's all good. We will attack for 3. We will use the energy.
He looks like he's singing.
Who? The turtle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of his mouth.
But his eyes look closed.
No.
No?
Only slightly.
Only slightly. It looks like our turtle looks when he first wakes up in the morning.
That's why the song is perfect. Because he's singing, but also he's sleeping.
So he's singing while he's asleep?
Yeah. Because he's dreaming of angels on the moon.
God. Okay. Oh, we can use the Daring Demolition to kill the Windkin Raiders, actually. We drew another land. Still can't do both. I'm going to actually... No, we have to Daring Demolition first. Kill this. Thank you. And then attack with our 4/7. We do not have 2 energy, but it does not matter. It kills any of their creatures that they block with, so they just go to 7. Beautiful. And we have a way right here to refill our hand, which is nice. So, whereas they're top decking, it seems. Hopefully. We are not. Ha! Fairgrounds Warden. Good pick. Very nice. Okay. They stole the turtle.
No!
Yeah. He was a warden. He arrested our turtle. Wow, we drew a land, huh? Okay.
He put that, like, weird adjustable handcuff on him.
Correct. Right, so we will draw that 7-drop and an Ether Swooper. Let's play the Ether Swooper. And then... Do we play this land? No, we do not. We will.
We don't play it, we swoop it.
I guess we just pass. They have a 1/4. Our biggest creature is a 3/3. So, yeah. Unfortunate, but fine, I suppose. If we have any more removal, we can use it on the Fairgrounds Warden to get the turtle back. Because we have 5 energy now. It's kind of a lot. Propeller Pioneer is a 2/1 flyer.
I guess we had too much sugar.
Because we have a lot of energy?
Yeah.
I get it. That was good.
We're gonna crash, though.
Don't say that. There's a lot of vehicles around here. We do have this 7-mana 5/5 that can't be blocked by artifacts. So... Ooh, and a Dukara Peafowl. Alright, well... Right now, we should probably play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not enough to do both. Alright, well, I don't care about the flyers right now. So I will just auto-pay for that. It's a 5/5. I don't need the land, so let's go to combat and attack for 1 in the air and make a 1/1 servo, I suppose.
Yeah.
No reason not to.
Because great.
Yeah, and like, because they're at 7 and we're at 17, right? So I'm taking this attack, even though they blatantly have a block with their 2/1, Sky Skiff. Hell yeah. Keep it on top. They can block with their 2/1 and trade, and I'm totally down for that. But instead, they're just going to 6. Now, They can hit us back for 2 if they want, but we have this Dukara Peafowl and the Sky Skiff, and 2 1/1s to crew with. That's fantastic. I'll go to 15 all day.
Do we have to crew the peacock?
No. It's not a vehicle. It's just an artifact creature. Oh, they destroyed the 5/5.
It's a mount,
Sure.
though.
I mean, maybe. Here's the Sky Skiff for 2. An artifact entered, so we scry 1. It's a Foundry Hornet. Do we have any +1/+1 counters? We don't. But it's still a flyer. That's very important on this board, so we will keep it.
And it's a bee.
Yes. And a Dukara Peafowl comes down as well. And we scry 1 again. It's the same thing. Then we go to combat. Go
That's
to attackers.
when your pee smells foul.
Gross. You're gross. I'll take that action and make a 1/1. We scry 1 again. What a surprise. It's the same card that we've kept on top all 3 times. Okay, they're at 5. We end our turn. Next turn, we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage in the air, which means if they attack with this flyer and don't have another blocker, they're going to lose. They could Desperation attack here and just swing out. But we're at 15. So even if we take it all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I guess if they have that +2/+1 thing, then, I mean, we're incentivized to block regardless, but we could, like, chump block with our servos and stuff if we really have to. But right now, what I'm trying to say is I feel like we are in a very good position.
Okay.
Marionette Master is Fabricate 3. Whenever an artifact is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, we lose life equal to its power. Sure. So they can put the counters on itself and then, like, swing out with a bunch of artifacts. Sure. It's a 4/6. Okay. So the thing is, the only artifact they have that can go to the graveyard is the Percata Pillarbug and the 1/1.
Chicken piccata?
What are they getting back? Oh, a Renegade map, sure. So they can play it and then sack it and get the land and then we lose 4 life? Sure. That's not a terrible combo, I suppose. They scry to the bottom.
The Renegade map is what comes standard in that Renegade car.
We don't have any reason to do anything, right? So we just take our turn. We drew the Foundry Hornet as we knew we would. We can use this servo. Oh, right. We just do this. We use this servo to crew this vehicle. Very good. Then we give this flying until end of turn. We go to combat. And we go to attackers. And we attack for exactly lethal, which means they have to block. I will not make a servo because I can't. They block the 1/2 and just take 4 so they can trade with that flyer. They're at 1 and we play another 2/3 flying creature. Okay. I end my turn. Okay. Let's see if they have ways of putting artifacts into their graveyard besides the Renegade map. Because right now, on board with that map, we're at 11. They would need to do it 3 more times besides the map. They have 3 artifacts on the field, but only 2 of them are creatures, and I can choose not to block them. Or I can block the Percata Pillarbug, the 2/3, with just one of my 1/1s, and then it won't die, but my 1/1 will. And they've got their Prophetic Prism, but that means that the card in their hand has to be one that, like, destroys an artifact or something. So I don't know the set well enough to say definitively, but I feel like we're okay. Yeah, there it is. So we block the Pillarbug.
It's gotta be some bad chicken piccata if it kills people.
Very nice. It's Death Touch, it can get Death Touch as well. Oh no, Lifelink, excuse me. Interesting. They're attacking with a 4/6, a 1/1, a 1/3. Okay, a 1/4, a 2/3. Okay, let's pass to blockers. Now, it's only artifacts when artifacts go to the graveyard, right? So let's go like this, and we double block their 1/4. Then we go like this and block their 2/3. And then we go like this and block their 4/6 and gain a life in the process. So we gain a life, we lose a life. Yes, it gains lifelink, so they gain 2 as well. It's likely not enough, if I recall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it won't be enough. So we're good. Pass to damage. Okay. They go to 4. We stay at 15.
This board state is now something I can comprehend, kind of.
Yes. Now we go to 11 because they did sack their Renegade map. So I said on board we were at 11. We stayed that way. They got their land. They have 1 unknown card in hand. Okay, let's see what you got. They have a concession. That's what they have.
Ah. Thank you, playing the blues.
All right, so Amy, I have a question for you because
Sure.
this is totally fine. This is not a complaint or a critique or anything like that.
Yes.
Chat has been relatively quiet,
Yes.
which is fine. People are allowed to come and go as they please. That's just how this works. But with chat having been relatively quiet, we're at 4 and 2 right now, but it is after 10 o'clock. We are not going to be able to continue this next week. It will not still be here.
Right.
So I would have to continue this during my own time during the week, which is not a complaint. Or we can keep going. Which would you rather?
I don't mind either way. I'm not going to sit here and tell you after these games that you have to keep going. but I'm also not going to tell you that you have to stop.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I don't mind continuing. I mean, again, this was the free draft, right? And we've already gotten 1,400 gems in 3 packs minimum. So win or lose after this next game, 1,500 is a regular draft entry.
Yeah.
So, you know, we basically got a free draft and through winning have almost gotten a free draft.
Right.
So pretty good.
That sounds good to me. Yeah, I mean, I was going to suggest that earlier when I took a bit of a jaunt to the bathroom. But that was during the very long game with Blind and Balding.
Oh, yeah.
And so I didn't want to put pressure on you to feel like you had to keep going.
Sure.
Just because I mentioned it.
Gotcha.
I just thought that, because that one game was going on so long that you might want to continue going. But
sure.
I also thought maybe it would make you want to stop sooner rather than later.
No, not at all. I'm enjoying myself, so why the hell not?
Okay.
It's like, we're our own bosses. We can choose when we want to do that.
We don't make money doing this.
No.
Certainly not.
No. The thing I do make money doing, I have to wake up nice and early. Well, not nice and early, but, on time and stuff for.
Yeah.
But. Attune with Ether. Search for a basic, reveal it, put it into their hand, and they get 2 energy as well.
She looks so pale.
Yeah. Poor Nissa.
CJ says he's still here. He's just EV training.
Amy doesn't know what that is. We'll talk about that some other time.
I don't.
That's
for
fine.
my Pokemon League.
Yeah.
And
Ooh.
Marcus says 1,000 gem and 2 packs.
Nice. That's, I guess, what he got when he won.
I also got the disallow I need for Historic Brawl.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Good for you.
I like disallow. That's a good card.
It is pretty good. Let's go ahead and play the Harvester, I suppose. Would love another blue, so I can play both of these at the same time, but I'll just stick on curve. And pass. Both of our flyers are good blockers for one another, so. Pass to attackers. Yeah, take our turn. Good. A Shipwreck Moray, eh? Alright. Let's do... Nah, screw it. We'll do the...
Don't peacock too early. You gotta lure her in a little bit before the peacocking.
Thank you for the advice. I really appreciate it. I've never
welcome.
gotten a woman in my life, so...
Never.
Not once. I did say many years ago that I am well out of the game at this point, but like so far removed from the game.
Right.
In other words, that
Same.
Yes, correct. Let's. Oh, damn it! What do I want to play? I want to play this Thriving Turtle. I think it's early enough. I want him to start using all this damn energy that we have. Put it to good use,
Yeah. You gotta energize him so he can thrive.
Yeah. All right, they have Rashmi.
Oh, sick.
Hell yeah. What's up, girl? All right, so they've already cast their first spell this turn, but next turn they can do fun things.
Rashmi's hair is so legit.
Sorry, Rashmi. Mythics have to be dead.
I wanna do a cosplay of Rashmi just so that I can make a wig of that fucking hairstyle. But I know that if I do, I'll regret it because it will hurt after not a long time at a con or something.
Yes.
I will be in agony because of how heavy that fucking wig would be.
All right, so they did the right thing. They blocked the turtle. I'm only doing it so it gets the counters, so not a problem at all. They're at 14, we're at 20, because this Ether Sphere Harvester is still getting in consistently. They have 5 mana. They play Dovin Bond? Are you serious?
Oh, shit.
How many mythics did you open? Good lord. Okay.
Wait, Rashmi's a mythic as well?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was a rare.
No, she's very good. Okay, so that's fine. We're just gonna play our Contraband Kingpin and crew the Harvester and then hit Dovin or something. Ooh, pacification right. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Or are we just gonna play another flyer? That's a good one. Yeah, I'll do that. Play this. Use this to crew the Harvester. Submit. Dovin is at 4 currently, but I'm going to swing with both, or sorry, not with that one. Both of these at Dovin. They have to block if they want Dovin to live, and Dovin will either go to 2 or to 1. He goes to 1. Okay. I will end my turn. So Dovin can't do any minuses, which is good. They can just give something -3, -0 again, which is fine, actually. It's the turtle. Hell yeah. Okay. Fancy. Dovin on board is dead, but they could do some fancy stuff. Who knows? We can always pacification array and tap something in the same turn if we had to. Pass to attackers. Take our turn. We drew a land. That's pretty good, but it's still not the blue that I want, which is very annoying.
Would you like some water?
Sure, why not? Thank you. That'd be cool. Guess I'll finish what's in this a little bit in this glass right now. So I'll play the Contraband Kingpin, so I can use that to crew the Ether Sphere Harvester. Submit. Thank you for the water. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Then we can go to combat, go to attackers, and then I guess just attack both of these at Dovin. Yeah, we'll do that. They block the 2/4. Why? Dovin dies anyway. Why would you put your... Okay, that's why. They bounce our Ether Sphere Harvester and draw a card. Okay. Sure, you kept Dovin alive for another turn. That makes perfect sense. We don't have the mana to replay the Harvester, so that is fine. We will end our turn. Now Dovin can -1 if they really want to. I don't know that... Oh, yeah, they do. Okay, gain 2 life and draw a card. Interesting. So they put it to 1, which is better for us. I guess now they're resigned to it dying. Hinterland Drake. Sure. 4 mana left. They could still absolutely have another play out of their 3 cards left in their hand. How many mythics do we have to beat? That's the question that we're asking ourselves. Iron Tread Crusher is a 6/6 with crew 3. And then I suppose I will let them go to attackers, because if they want to tap more things, I'm down. And then before our turn, we will tap the Hinterland Drake. Okay. We drew a land. It's pretty good. That's the blue that we wanted. It's a little late, but it's fine. 4, 5, 6. So we can play the Moray, I guess. Do we want to do that right now? Let's go to combat first. What's this crew? 3. Good. Combat. And attack with the Kingpin and the Swooper on Dovin, because now they're tapped out. And the Peafowl and the Turtle on our opponent. And then use the 2 on the Turtle and see what happens. They block the Peafowl. Dovin is dead. They're at 13. And we can... I guess Harvester makes the most sense here. Gain 2 energy. Artifact allows us to scry. We will actually be able to play this damn Hornet on a turn where they will have... Or where we have +1/+1 counter on our things. Alright, I'll end my turn. I will happily tap their 6/6, by the way, if that was even a question. Interesting. It wasn't a question. Tap the... So if I tap the Hinterland Drake, they're just going to crew the 6/6, so I'd rather take 3. I'd rather just let them take 3. Or let them hit me for 3, I mean. Excuse me. Huh. Okay. So they did do it. I'm at 18, they're at 13. They fumigate, destroy all creatures, and they gain 1 life for each creature destroyed this way. Fancy.
Wow.
They gain 6 and go to 18. But we all still have our vehicles. I'll take my turn.
We're both tied at 18 life with 2 energy.
I guess I should not have mentioned that we were going to actually get to play this when we had a creature with a +1/+1 counter on it, huh? Son of a bitch. All right, let's activate this ability for 1 energy. Then we can crew the Harvester with this Dr. Drake Ramore. Then we give it lifelink, because why the hell not? Then we go to combat, attackers, and attack for 3. They're at 15, we're at 21, and we end our turn.
You give it lifelink because he can save lives. He's a doctor, Joe.
It's a 2/2.
Saves lives.
When it enters, they draw a card. Please don't have another creature with more power. Uh-oh, that's a land. Don't have it. Don't have it. Okay. Damn it. They get to do the same thing we did. If they choose to.
Copycat.
They didn't do it?
Oh.
Why? You could have hit us for 6. I guess because we would have tapped it, right? Might as well do it anyway. No blocks for it either. We'll take our turn. Ether Trade wins. Good card. Okay. Let's play the Foundry Hornet. Because, again, we can. Let's crew the Ether Sphere Harvester with the Hornet. Submit.
But it can already fly. Why would it go in a vehicle to fly?
How does a Hornet fly a plane? All these questions.
It's a bee, and bees are amazing, and they can do anything.
They can do anything. Great. Let's attack. Do we give it lifelink? Sure, we give it lifelink. Why not? They're at 12, we're at 24.
I think hornets don't really classify as bees. Maybe they do. But to me, it's a bee because I love it.
All right, let's see what you got. Lifecraft Cavalry is a 5-mana 4/4 trample, but a permanent they control did not leave the battlefield this turn, so it's just a 4/4 trample, which is pretty good, by the way. Let's not kid ourselves. I mean, sure, I guess I'll tap it in response to the crew.
I always only kid myself.
Pass to attackers. They attack with nothing, and we take our turn. We drew a Foundry Screecher. Cool.
Yeah. Batley.
Do we want that? Yes, we do, because it can crew, and then we can attack for 5. Yeah, okay. Crew with the Foundry Screecher, submit. Again, no reason not to give it lifelink. Then we go to combat, go to attackers, attack for 5 in the air, gain 3 more. They're at 7 and we're at 27.
Yay.
And we will end our turn. What you got?
I remember at one point thinking they were definitely going to win this game. Now we're so much further along.
Correct.
So
whenever an artifact or artificer enters the battlefield under their control, they can pay 1. Oh, they sack it to draw 3 cards. Never mind. That is just fine. They're searching for a way to win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have 7 mana. They have no more energy left because they used it all to draw those 3 cards. Herald of the Fair. Target creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Sure. It's the Lifecraft Cavalry. That's fine. They then crew with the Herald. That is also fine. We're at 27, right? So yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Yeah, the only thing we care about right now is something that can stop a flyer. They go to attacks. We're going to let them attack. And see what happens. They attack with a 6/6, a 5/5, and a 2/2. Which means, here's what we do. You ready? Pass to blockers. We block the 6/6 with the Moray. And then before damage, we Ether Trade Winds, bouncing our Moray and our Lifecraft Cavalry. Now, the Iron Tread Crusher deals no damage. The 5/5 is gone. So we take 2, go to 25, and we can replay our Moray and get 4 more energy. And they don't have enough mana to replay their 5-drop that we just bounced to their hand this turn. We'll take our turn. We drew a Reservoir Walker. We can gain 3 energy and 3 life. But with 6 mana, we want to do this because we want to keep up the 2 for this. So we will do that. Get 4 energy. We will activate the ability. Give it +2/-2. Crew the Harvester with the new Moray that we just played. We're at 25, so even if they have a way to survive, we just are okay life total-wise. But right now we're representing lethal. They're going to bounce the Foundry Screecher and draw a card. Sure. They take 5 and go to 2, and we end our turn. Okay. Not bad at all. What do they got? Land.
They got it bad.
Because they're on the phone. I know it's not because, it's when, but
yeah.
Still. We don't know their life like that. I'm just saying. They've got it bad because they're currently on the phone, apparently.
No, we know their life. It's 2.
Ooh, long,
Ours
nice.
is 25.
Very nice.
So that's why they got it bad.
Long Tusk Cub, such a good card, but you kind of have to have it early. Crew 3 is probably an issue. So let's just tap it. I don't really want to deal with your shit. You can attack me for 5. You don't have any other energy, so you can attack me for 5 if you want. They do not. Or wait. They do. Okay. You bring us back to our starting life total. Deal. 1 card in hand. We take our turn. We draw a land. Play the land. 4, 5, 6, 7. Means that we can play this. Gain 3 life. So we are still over 20. We crew the Harvester with the Walker here. And then we go to combat, go to attackers, attack, attack. And then before damage, we use another energy because we have 7 now. That was our 8th. Destroy target artifact or enchantment, you gain 2 life. Ooh, they gain 2 life.
Oh.
They're alive. They are alive.
They lived.
Nicely done. Okay.
The boy who lived.
Impressive. They're at 2, though. So they have to top deck something that lets them live through this Foundry Hornet attack. Right? Because they don't have any lifelink on the board anywhere. Long Tusk Cub? Nope, it's just a +1/+1 counter. They drew a land! Good game.
Thank you, Jamaikas?
Jamaikas, maybe? And guess what? Gold tier 3.
Yeah.
God damn, that feels good. Wow. All right, we're still going?
Sure.
Okay. We
I
are
don't have a problem with
5 and 2. Whew. Jesus.
Breathe, take a drink.
Wow.
The computer says you're ready, but maybe you're not.
The Sailor of Memes.
Oh.
Oh, no.
He rides them like a ship.
Wow. We have 3 1-drops in hand, a 2-drop, and a 4, but we only have 2 islands. I really don't think I can keep this hand. Damn it.
Get.
Okay. Jesus. Wow, this hand sucks.
No.
Fine. Fenhauler goes to the bottom. We have nothing until turn 4.
That's just at the moment. We're going to draw something.
Fingers crossed. Inventor's Goggles. What does this do again? We drew a 2-drop. Not bad at all.
Told you.
Equipped creature gets +1/+2, and whenever an Artificer enters, you may attach Inventor's Goggles to it. That's pretty good. Okay. Oh, we drew Malfunction for 4. Let's play the Swooper. Very good. It's a 1/2, and we get 2 energy. Shielded Ether Thief. What a play. When it blocks, they get an energy, and then they can tap, pay 3 energy, and draw a card, and it's an 0/4. They have an 0/3 with Reach. That sucks. Oh, and it's an Artificer, so they can attach the Inventor's Goggles to it as well. It's pretty good. It's a 1/5. Okay. It's a land. No attacks, obviously. Ah, 3 colors. Okay. Untethered Express. Unfortunately, I think that Express, while really good, like it looks really good, unfortunately, I think it's going to have to suffer a malfunction. It's a damn shame, it really is. But
I mean, when that happens to actual trains, it's a pretty damn shame because a lot of people die when trains
a
go
malfunction.
off the rails.
A malfunction does not mean it goes off the rails necessarily. Maybe it just doesn't turn on.
It don't.
Maybe it just doesn't turn on. Whirler Virtuoso, such a good card. Get 3 energy, and then they can pay 3 energy and make a 1/1 flying Thopter. Plus, it's an Artificer, so they can attach Inventor's Goggles to it. They don't have to, but it's not like the High Spire Artisan has enough to kill the Swooper, so yeah, make it a 3/5. That's pretty good. We drew a Sky Skiff. We don't have enough to do multiple things, so I guess I'll just Reservoir Walker here. It's a way to, like, if we draw a land, then we can do both next turn. So we'll go to 23, we'll get more stuff, and then we will... They have 1 mana? Do I just attack to get a servo here? I don't think that makes sense, does it? No, it does not make sense. Hopefully we'll draw things that care more about us having all this damn energy. Sure, they make 1/1 flying Thopter, which thankfully gets stopped by this Swooper, although they can always re-equip manually, like pay the mana. Search for a basic, put it onto battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. You got it. That makes sense for a 3-color deck to have. A 3/5, no blocks. We are at 20. Hey, a Foundry Hornet. Well, we didn't draw a land. So I suppose this 2/4 that can block that 3/5, or an 0/5 that gives us energy. Now, the P-Foul makes the most sense. We can give it flying as well, so it's a pretty good blocker. If it has to be an attacker, it can be, but they have an 0/3 reach, so not really what we're playing it for. We're just playing it to protect our life total as best we can. They have 2 cards in hand, we have 3, and they just top-decked the 1. I mean, it feels like this is a pretty good hand for us right now. We have, like, a lot of different options. It's a 4/4. Okay. They attack with the 4/4. I will pass to blockers and block. If they have pump, congrats. But if not, I assume they kill the walker, which I'm totally okay with. I don't need it right now. Yeah, we have this 0/5 for blocks, so it seems pretty good. That's fair, Marcus. I mean, again, they're free, which is why it's like, why the hell not, you know? And like you said, if you got your disallow, like I would sometimes, right, I go to like pre-release events and stuff, and I just get housed, right, and just destroyed. And I'm like, well, okay, I went 0-3, and like I spent $30 and I was here all day. But at the same time, like, if you had any bit of a good time and you got anything that you might have needed, or like opened anything good, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like that's enough, but it depends, right? Glimmer of Genius. Do we do it? I really want another land, and we can play the Sky Skiff if we get one, so I think I'm going to do that. Scry 2, draw 2, get 2 energy. There's a Thriving Turtle and an Island. I guess it doesn't matter what order we put it in, Joe, you idiot. God damn it. We'll play it, and I guess we just play the Turtle instead of the Sky Skiff. Sure. It's an 0/3. Nine energy. You think that's enough? I don't. We will pass. Yeah, I ain't attacking. Why would I even think that? Pass. We still have the mana to give the P-Foul flying if we really need it. Okay, so that becomes a 2/4, so I just block it with the P-Foul if I have to. Pass to attackers. Yeah, nothing. Okay. We take our turn. Subtle Strike. What up? So good. Okay. Let's... Ooh, that's so interesting. Alright, let's give the P-Foul flying, I think.
Marcus says, plus I can use any good cards I get in decks.
Yeah, which is 2/3. Won't die. But I can basically give -1/-1 to one of them. I guess it's going to be the flyer. Okay. So Subtle Strike. Oh, it's only until end of turn, the -1/-1, right? That's fine. It matters. It's relevant. We do both. -1/-1 on the Swooper, +1/+1 counter on the Peafowl means that only your creature dies and none of mine do. Go to damage. And then I can play the Sky Skiff. Because I want to. And end our turn. Oh, look, we still have a mana to give the Peafowl flying for no reason because it's tapped now. All right, they're going to swing back. Rather big. Oh, they didn't. They just passed the turn.
Wow.
Sick. We drew a land again. Okay. We have 7. Oh my god. We get to kill 2 of their creatures.
Huh.
Okay. Foundry Hornet it is. Shrink your entire team by 1. Killing your 2 1/1s, your flyer and your servo. See ya bye.
I'll see you.
What?
I don't know.
Okay. As long as we're all in agreement that we don't know what's happening. I guess I'll use the Foundry Hornet to crew the Sky Skiff. Okay. Yes, maybe. They have 1 card in hand and 8 mana open. Which is like, it would be scary, but I don't know enough of what's in the set. So I'm just doing it. Combat.
Legit.
Attackers. Everything but this 1/2? No, the 1/2 can get in as well. It's just an extra point of damage, basically. Okay. And do I make a servo? Decline. No. I don't think I will.
Okie doke.
Yeah, see, they used the 1/3 to block the 2/3. That's exactly what I expected to happen, which is why I attacked with the 1/2. Because it was like, you know, they're going to block the larger amount of damage. Okay, so they get 1 energy for blocking. And they go to 16. We end our turn. Ah, Gear Seeker Serpent. That is bad. That's a problem.
You're a problem.
Yeah, probably. Take my turn. Okay. It was kind of almost what I wanted. Shit. It's a 4/3 flyer. So maybe we attack first. Right? Because we can, yeah, we'll have a blue left over. So we might as well use the blue. Give it flying. Go to combat. Go to attackers. Attack with 1, 2, 3 flying creatures. Take the action of paying the 2 energy to make a servo, because that's a good way to block the serpent if they don't do something about it. They make a Thopter with their last 3 energy to block something. Oh, a double block to kill the Hornet. Fancy. All right, I respect it. I'll kill the Thopter. Sure. You got it. They're at 12. Then we play our Windkin Raiders. Ah. Technically, it tapped the Sky Skiff, which I didn't want them to do, but that's arguably fine. Okay.
You arguably fine.
Thanks, I suppose. All right, Thriving Turtle gives them 2 more energy, which is annoying, but fine. Ah, and another Reach creature. Good for you. Fabricate 1, and then they can attach the Inventor's Goggles if they want to, which they do not. No attacks. Oh, wait, we don't know yet. Sorry. They attack with their 5/6, which they allow me to block, which is awesome. So I'll block with a 1/1. Take that. I could have double blocked with the Raiders and the Turtle. Maybe I should have considered that, but... Ah, a land. Okay. Shipwreck Moray it is. good. We have 7 energy now. Okay. Well, let's... Interesting. I guess they could kill the raiders here. Crap. What's the best thing to do here?
Crap.
Crapping is not the best thing to do here. I'm going to pass, actually.
I tried.
Yeah. I'm going to pass. If they tap to make the serpent unblockable, then it's kind of a problem. But... And then we can just realize that they're going to do that. Like, if they... Basically, if they top deck a land, they're just going to do that. They just passed 2 attackers. They attacked. Now they're making it unblockable. Okay. Sure. It's the only thing attacking, so we just go to 15. There's nothing we can do about it. But I don't know what they drew, so... They only have 2 mana left after that, so I'm not super worried about it, because it's 2 mana. And... Jesus. Pass to damage, we go to 15. Did we use our Daring Demolition? We did not. So that's something we could draw, huh, deck? Daring Demolition? That's a swamp. I mean, it'll allow us to play the Daring Demolition, I suppose. Thanks. We can go to combat. Do we crew first? Yeah, I think we just start getting it in the air as best we can. So we crew the Sky Skiff. We go to combat. We go to attackers. Attack, attack, attack. And then before blockers, we give that flying, because otherwise... Don't want to forget that. Nope. That'd be bad.
That would be bad.
Yes.
It should just have flying. You know, like spirits.
But if you put enough energy... I was hoping they would do that. Sure, the 2/4 can die. Yeah, so they double blocked the raiders. So we get to trade our 4/3 for their 2/4, which is fine. They go to 7 on board. Or not on board. They go to 7. They have 1 reach blocker now. And no other flying blockers. And they have a 5/6. They re-equip. Sure, so it's a 2/6. Which means it can block any of the flyers and not die, but it can't kill back, which is nice.
Baby kill back.
They do have 6. They do it, and they make it unblockable. All right, so it's a race. Let's do it. I'd love to top deck something that's not a land so that I can contribute a little bit, deck. Just a little. Maybe. Ha! They were hand landing it. You don't hand land against Geek for All. Don't you know? We have thriving turtles.
Oh my god, yes. Turtle fucking army. I told you.
A turtle fucking army?
Yes, they're fucking. So they're very slowly moving and squeaking.
Squeaking. Oh god, it's so weird and I don't like it. Alright, combat.
Don't judge them.
Attackers.
They're enjoying themselves.
I guess I'll give this flying before I forget and before I mess something up.
Thriving.
And thriving. Let's attack. Come on. Oh, if they get more energy, they get a Whirler Virtuoso, so I can't attack with the turtle. Shit. That's fine. It's just a good blocker at this point. And by good, I mean, a decent blocker at this point. Sure. They block the 3, they take 2.
By good, I mean, I'll take what I can get.
Okay. There are a lot of cards in our deck that save us. A lot of them. But we only have 2 turns. Sorry, we only have 1 turn. Shit. We only get 1 draw. Glimmer of Genius would probably be the best. And we have 2 in the deck, and neither of them have come up yet. So, come on, deck. Glimmer of Genius on our next turn. It's all we need. It's all we need. They're at 5. I'll play this Thriving Turtle.
Baby, you're all I need.
Oh, baby, you got what I need. Anyway, sorry. That's what I thought of when you said that. All right. They play a land. They're hand landing it. Yes, it cannot be blocked this turn. That makes sense. It's a race that I am currently losing, which is unfortunate. Pass to attackers. Okay. I need removal for the Gear Seeker Serpent or Glimmer of Genius to like gain me a little bit of life here. Oh. Okay. Sure. They just play it because they have it in their hand, I suppose. Can't hurt. Nothing going on. Good. I will draw a fucking land. Deck. Come on. We drew land, thriving turtle, land. From this position, that is not what we need to help us win. Son of a bitch. All right. Well, I guess I have to do what I can here to use... I guess this thing could have up to 4 power, so we could kill something with this. So I'm going to crew the Sky Skiff with the Thriving Turtle. Yep. Then I'm going to give the Peafowl flying.
I just hate that so much.
What?
Peafowl. Like, it either sounds like your piss is foul, or it sounds like an STD.
Ugh. All right, so they cannot... Ooh, we get a blocker, another blocker randomly as well. I love it. Yeah, they can't block the 1/2 because they'll die, even though the Artisan could kill the 1/2 with a block and obviously not die in the process. But yeah, they take 3, go to 2, which means that 2 of our flyers are lethal, and they only have 1 blocker for a flyer. Oh, God.
I love you. I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter. We lost. Yeah, it's fine. It's a good game. They know it is, or at least they have to do what they can to try to win. They're putting Inventor's Goggles on it. That's smart, although unnecessary, but regardless, it's... Oh, they don't have the mana. Oh, they did. Sorry, they did it already. I'm so silly. I was like, what could they have possibly played it on? Good game. Nicely done.
Yay. Thank you, the sailor of memes.
Well done. I'm happy to have a loss to that. All of these were great games. All of them. There were none where our opponents, I feel like, there were none where our opponents were mana screwed. There were none where we were mana screwed. What a cool experience for a free draft.
Right.
You know, Wizards, if you still sponsored us, I would be able to say a lot more about how cool it was of you to do that. But instead, I'm going to say, hey, they fucked up. And by they fucked up, that's not fair. That's totally, I'm not that guy.
I'm that guy.
There's new cards that are being added to the platform. With their paper release schedule combined with their digital release schedule, it's got to be rough to program new cards like that. But the thing that I will say as a pseudo negative towards the company is, how about you make some fewer releases? Because then maybe you wouldn't overwhelm your entire player base, and you'd actually have some time for your employees to be able to get the content up on your site properly.
How about that?
But we also got a 5th win along the way since the last time we checked. So we get 1,600 gems.
Ooh.
And 4 packs.
Yeah, we do.
We're going to make it quick, folks. Please don't forget that we will be back next week on Monday for more of this. It won't be more Kaladesh Remastered. It will be whatever the next one is. I don't recall. I believe it's like a core set or something. I could be wrong. But you can check on their website, Arena. It'll tell you what things they have going on in Arena. But next week there will be another free draft to do. And then if we are fast enough, we will then go back to Forgotten Realms. But we didn't need it this week. We, in fact, streamed for 2 hours and 45 minutes on one draft. So, Jesus.
Yep.
But thank you all so very much for watching. Please don't forget that we will also be back on Friday. The next time you will see us live will be this Friday, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on this channel.
Yes.
From some talks that we have had, we might have somebody else with us. It depends. I'm not gonna build up the hype. It's possible. We've been talking to some folks, and it's not anybody that you've ever met before, if they are in fact going to be here. But regardless, we hope to see you on Friday, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern, again, for more Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
Yeah.
We will be finishing the story mode this week. That's it.
That's crazy.
No question, we're going to finish it, and we're going to move on to some of the other one-player experiences and then decide whether we want to keep going with that next week or whether we're going to actually start a new game next week. I assume we're going to stick with Dragon Ball Z for a little while longer, but not a ton longer. But we'll see what everybody feels about it, what we feel about it, etc. So we'll be back on Friday for that. Please don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell both here and on our other channels, which are linked down in the description box below. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. Do we want to try to do the things here?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you specifically and specially to Marcus, CJ, Erica, Elfo, and Diamaz.
Yeah. Shout outs to all of you. If you were watching and you did not hear your name, it's because we didn't see you in chat, and that's totally okay. There's nothing wrong with lurking. We really do appreciate you as well. We just can't call you out by name because we didn't know that you were here. So you're more than welcome to just say, hey, in chat, and then you'll get called out at the end as well.
Exactly.
But thank you to each and every one of you, whether you were active in chat, whether you were lurking, or whether you are watching on the VOD. And you're more than welcome to leave a comment on the VOD as well.
Right, right.
So thank you all so very much for being here. That is the end of this particular stream. We will see you on Friday, hopefully. Don't forget, we've got more releases on this channel and video games for all this week, so definitely stay tuned for that. Pokemon Silver tomorrow, as well as... I always forget the name of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Not because I disrespect the game, but because it's such a long name that, like, I don't remember the order that it's supposed to go in.
Yeah.
So, yes,
Fair.
Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time on Wednesday, and then we will see you all on Friday. So, for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.